There we go. So hopefully everything's working fine now. Hello everybody, if you can hear me. Yes, all sorts of technical issues this week with the software, having to change lots and lots of settings, but hopefully you can hear me now. Hopefully everything is working fine. Yeah, so we're doing a solo playthrough of Trickerion today. Now, Davey Turtsy is in the chat. He's the designer of the solo mode. And the first thing is an apology from me, because this morning's kind of run away with me and I haven't managed to do as much of the setup as I would have liked, which is why you can see that everywhere is still a mess. So I have started doing the setup, but I haven't finished doing the setup. So everybody can chat amongst themselves while I finish the setup. But if you don't know how to play the solo game, this is what I thought. I'll tell you what, rather than rush and do the stream naked, which was a possibility, is I was going to actually just sort of do the setup on screen. Questioning, no academy, no. Again, if I'd had more time this morning, unfortunately I've had to do some of my paid work this morning, I would have learned how to play academy, but based on the last time I played this game, I'm a little uncomfortable with it in terms of I'm not very good at the game and I'm a little bit rusty with the rules. So I didn't want to throw in academy as well as the solo rules and basically struggle. I do want to play the academy. I might do that next time, but for now we're just going to do the solo game without the academy. And as I say, we are, we're going to be learning as we go and seeing how it works. So if you're watching this on Facebook, please pop a message into the chat just to let me know that that is working. And yeah, we're going to do the setup. So I have chosen my magician, and the one I've chosen is the one that I played last time. If you watched the live stream that I did a couple of weeks ago, I played the Mechanica and I played it all wrong and made a total mess of it. So I've decided I'm going to play that one again in the hope that I somehow play it better. I have randomly chosen one for the air, which is the AI player, as in H-E-I-R, and I've got my chameleon taking the role of my opponent. So that is the Great Optico, and you get new cards with the solo expansion. So these are not the same ones as the original ones. These are ones from specifically for the solo game, although the Mechanica, the ability on that looks just the same, I think. We've got some stuff that I'm going to set up now for me. So I start with that. I start with that. Now, what's the recommended setup for the Mechanica? Because I am just going to go with the recommended setup. Linking rings, yeah, with 2 trick markers on it. 2 metal, 1 assistant, and 1 apprentice. Right, so I need to get the other boards, which are just over here, slightly off camera. Which one is it? It is this one. Right, so this is my beautiful assistant, Thomas. So I get another apprentice and I get an assistant. There we go. Right, I think that is right. Does this show up in the chat? Yes, Oliver, thank you very much for testing the Facebook chat. So that is working. So yeah, if you are watching this on Facebook, hello. The chat is working for you as well. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to sneeze. I was going to sneeze. I'm probably going to sneeze at some point in the near future. So David is saying the solo characters are designed to be the same as the player characters, but where they involved player choices, they got a similar but more straightforward ability. Right, okay, so the Mechanica was simple enough not to need any changing. Right, I'm just going to slide this stuff off screen so it's a bit tidier. We do need the Great Optico's card, and we need the Mechanica's card. Right, what was the bit I was doing next? I was setting up the performance card. So there are special cards for the solo game. However, these are also, according to the rulebook, these are also the same cards that you would use in a 2-player game. So you could actually mix and match, I believe, the 2-player game cards and the solo game cards. So how many cards do we get? In a 2-player game, yeah, so we're playing effectively a 2-player game. We use 2 Riverside Theatre, 2 Grand Megorian performances chosen randomly. And then if we're playing the advanced game, see, I've got the old rulebook here. And the new rulebook, I think they merged it all together. into one. So the performance deck is 2 Majors Pantheons, 2 Grand Megorians, 2 Riverside Theatres, and then I think there's an extra 2 placed up on the board. Or is it just 6? Hang on, let's get this right. 2 of them, 2 of them, 2 of them. Yeah. Normally you would create the deck, chosen randomly, put on top of each other, put the deck face down, and then from left to right, fill up the performance slots with a number of Riverside Theatres, drawn randomly from the remaining cards, not from the performance deck, equal to the number of players minus 1. Right, so there should actually just be 1 card, and that is in addition. So I need 2 yellow, 2 orange, 2 red, which is the deck. And then we just need 1 Riverside Theatre card. So I think that is correct. I'm just going to put that in there. So yeah, I think that's it for the performance cards. Again, there's plenty of people in the chat that know how to play. So you will tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. Right, next. Mindclash have sent me some nice metal money. Which is, yeah, like this. Now, there's no denominations on this, but the copper is the 1s. These silver ones must be the 5s. I mean, these are really chunky coins. These are good metal coins, these. These gold ones presumably are 10s. And then I've got these big blue ones, and I don't know what these are. I guess these are for the Academy. It says Academy Shilling. So I don't think I need them. But yeah, these metal coins are really nice. I just don't think I need the metal ones from the Academy. Right, now, let's have a look. What else do we need to do for the setup? Let's set up the main game first, and then we'll throw... So, in the solo game, there are some prophecies that you take out. I have taken those prophecies out. So, I've already done... There are some bits that I did off camera. I'm not going into this completely blind. We both start off on 5 fame. So, that's the prophecies ready. They've kind of been shuffled. I'll put those 3 there. I'll have a look at them in a minute. That needs to go up there. Oh, there we go. I've done that deck, which I'll come on to in a minute. So the money can stay off camera. Is that off camera? Yeah, that's just about off camera. Right, now we have these cards, and these have not been put away since the last time we played. Terrible. So I just need to sort out these Dark Alley cards. And in the new version of the rules, these are actually placed face down. And whenever you, in the original game, they were face up. But in the new version, they're face down. But every time you get one, you basically draw 2 and choose one. Which means you're not spending ages looking at the face up cards. So yeah. So they are the first ones. Andy's here in the chat as well. Hi Andy, thank you very much. And Nikki's saying 1s, 5s and 10s. The massive ones are 20s. I'm probably not going to get to 20. I wouldn't have thought I'd get to 20. But yeah, the metal coins are really nice. So thank you Mindclash for sending me those. Right, that is that done. Next, I need a set of cards. So because I'm playing with the Dark Alleys expansion, let's just check what cards I start with. It's not that many actually. It's 1 downtown, 1 market row, 1 workshop, 2 theatres and a Dark Alleys card. Yep, that's what I start with. Right. What else have we got next? So they're my cards. I'll keep them in my hand. We've got the market set up. That is ready. We've got all the dice here, and there's some extra dice that you can see for this for the solo game. Yeah, I think we're pretty much ready. So let's go through the solo setup rules. Where's the other rule book gone? Put it somewhere safe. Oh. No, that's the Academy. Where have I put it? Bear with a minute. I was reading through it and I put it somewhere safe. Here it is. Found it. Oh, we need some gems as well. Don't you start with a... I think you start with a gem. So there's the big one. That's the round marker. And I start with 1 shard. Keep the shards off camera as well. Right, so set up for the solo game is we set up for a 2-player game with the heir replacing the other player, which we've done. The heir doesn't need a magician board, but they do get this board. And because I'm not playing with Academy, I use this side of the board that has 5 slots on it. I'm using the performance cards from that. So I've selected my magician, then we choose a random one for the other player that can't be the same favourite trick as me. And then we choose a random level 1 trick, but not the really simple one, not the one that only requires 2 basic resources. So I've done that. And it starts off with that prepared, which only has 1 on it. Then place 1 of each component type present on the selected trick to the shopping list of the heir's board. So this is the shopping list for the AI, and basically all of the ones which are depicted on that trick get put into the shopping list. This is going to be a learning game for me because I've not played the solo game before. I'm playing on easy difficulty level because I'm rubbish at the game. So we start off with a magician, an apprentice and a specialist, and I've chosen at random. So I don't know if we give them the board or not. I don't think we do. No, I've got the assistance board, but they don't. The heir does not differentiate between specialists. Okay, so it's just a specialist. It doesn't matter. David's disappeared, but I'm going to ping him if we get stuck. Thank you, David. You always start as the first player in initiative order, so you start with 12 coins when playing with the Academy. Okay. I'm not playing with the Academy, so it's just 10. So I'm going to take a 5 and 5 1s. So that's my money. I'll keep it there. The heir receives no coins or shards. There you go. But place a standard deck of assignment cards next to the heir's board. Right, so we need another set of assignment cards, which is a workshop, 2 theatres, a market row, a downtown, and a dark alley card. Right, okay, so I can get rid of these spare ones. Don't need them. So they are that. Where's the bit about creating the deck? That's next. So I'm building the heir's plan. So this is the heir's plan, and I have built it according to the rules, not playing with the Academy. So I've done that. I've already done that off camera, but that is basically 7 cards, which I think is what it's going to do on its turn. And there's a method in the rule book that I won't go into where you determine what's in that deck, but I don't know exactly what's in there. Prophecies have been removed. Rules of play. Right, we're just going to jump in and start playing, and we're going to read it as we go, rather than dump all of the rules on everybody up front. I think I'm done with the rest of the setup. We do need that there, but I think that is it. If I've missed anything in the setup, let me know, but hopefully not. Right, where's my magician's handbook? Because I'll need that. Where have I put them? I've put them safe somewhere as well. Right, magician's workbook. Here we are. Oh yeah, quick shout out before we start. Thank you very much to all of my Patreon supporters for making these videos possible and basically taking time off my paid work this afternoon in order to produce this content. So I can only do that with the support of my Patreon. A lot of you watching are Patreon supporters of mine, so thank you very much for that. If you like the content I make and you want to support the show and see more videos, then yeah, please consider supporting me on Patreon. And if you can't at the moment because of what's going on in the world, then bookmark me for future. I want to carry on making videos. So here we go, 7 rounds in the full game, and the first thing we do is we roll dice, which everybody loves rolling dice. So we're going to roll the 2 white ones, the 2 grey ones, the 2 black ones, and then we've got some special dice that I'll come on to in a minute. So let's roll these and let's see what we have. So we can recruit, we can get a spell, but you can always get a spell of your own choice anyway. We can get an assistant or nothing. So not an assistant, an apprentice, and lots of money in the bank. Right. So on turn 1, now they've got turns and rounds the wrong way in this game. I'm missing the blocking dice. Okay, so you are still here, David. Right, blocking dice. What have I missed about the blocking dice? Don't remember anything about the blocking dice. Blocking dice. Anybody know what David means by the blocking dice? Is it a special thing for the 2-player game that I've missed? Where's the 2-player game in the main rule book? The 4 dice you said you'd get back to me. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Is the microphone levels low? Right, well, it could be low. I've got the microphone there. I can put the microphone on me and I can just check the levels. 1 2 1 2, testing 1 2. So it looks like it's okay here, but what I can do is I can turn it up on the software because it looks like it's turned down a little bit on the software. There you go. Hopefully that's better. Yeah, let me know, Willem, if that volume is better. Should be higher now. Right, without the Academy, don't you use all of the air cards to form the deck? Don't think so. If you mean this deck, then no. Without the Academy, you use 1 perform card, which is on the bottom, then 1 setup and 2 perform cards together, shuffle them, 1 is removed, and then 2 go on top, then 2 setup and 1 perform on top, and then 1 setup on top. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Still 7 cards. You just use a slightly different set of cards. And you don't use the Academy assignment card when giving the assignment cards. Don't use the Academy assignment cards when giving the its assignment cards. Yeah. Okay, volume levels I think are good now. Right, so yeah, I think we're good. I've not done these dice yet because I'm getting to them now. Like I was saying, they've used the words turn and round in the wrong way. So I'm going to auto-translate it. So it says here turn 1, it's actually round 1. So in round 1, we roll all 5 turn setup dice. They're not called blocking dice in here. That was what was confusing me. But because we're not playing with Academy, we only use 4 of them. So we roll these and assigning each one of them to the matching coloured locations. Okay, I don't know where on those locations. Oh, that sounds like Loki. You come in for your afternoon cuddles? Yeah, I'm just about to play a game. Yeah, I know. Oh, looking at you. There you go. I got a black cat. Now, how long are you going to stay here for before you get bored and run away? Okay, not long. Select exactly right. Turn setup markers, blocking tile. Okay, so I'm not sure what I do with these. I mean, I can sort of work it out from the iconography on the dice. It just says assign each one of them to the matching coloured locations. So I've done that, but it doesn't tell me what to do with them. Nearby each area, there's no designated spot. Yeah, need to roll them and block the spots indicated in each area. That's what I was thinking. That's what the iconography shows, but it doesn't really say that, unless I've missed it. Based on the layouts printed on the dice. Okay, it's here. Cover 2 spaces in downtown Market Row using the blocking tiles provided. Right, which I have. I've punched them out. So we're blocking that one and that one. We're blocking that one and that one. And we're blocking that one and that one. And what about in the theatre? We're blocking the last 2 in the theatre. Okay, interesting. So... now, presumably that blocks all of the spaces in the theatre, but I'm just going to block... Yeah, I'm just going to block those 2. Right. This way there will be different character slots and weekdays available on each round, and you will have some control over how they change. So, something will happen at the start of round 2, and I'll get to re-roll some of those dice. Right. So, yeah, I've done that. Thank you very much, Nick. Set initiative order phase. Technically, there are no changes in this phase. The heir may occupy the 1st and the 3rd slot in initiative order based on its fame, just as it would work in a standard 2-player game. Okay, so standard 2-player game is... Where are the rules for the 2-player game in the standard rules? Surely they've got to be at the back. Yeah, not seeing it. It's got to be in here somewhere. Here we go, in a 2 or 3 player game. In 2-player games, only the first and the third initiative order slots are used. This influences the cost of advertising. Right, so we're using the first one and the third one. And it says, the heir may occupy the first or the third slot based on its fame, just as it would in a 2-player game. But I think it said I start. I go first, and I don't get any extra money. Right, okay, so I think we're ready. There you go. Thank you very much, Douglas. And thank you, Sam, for the compliment on the hat. Very expensive. Proper stovepipe top hat. So, set the initiative order. We've done that. Advertise. So yeah, the cost of advertising for me, I am definitely going to do it. So I'm going to spend 1 coin and we are going to advertise. Come and see. Behold, as the laws of physics break, as does my brain. So that basically gets 2 fame. And then according to these rules, the heir advertises every turn at no cost, but receives fame nonetheless. Brilliant. Okay, so it's going to get 2 fame and it doesn't basically have to pay for it. Right, the assignment phase. You assign cards first, so that's me, using the same rules as the multiplayer game. Place the cards face up, because there's nobody around to hide them from. After assigning your characters, you do the heir's assignment. Okay, so we'll read that in a minute, but let's have a look at what I'm planning to do this turn. Now, the mistake I made last time was I kept buying the wrong things for the tricks. So if you have played the Mechanica before, please let me know what are good tricks that I should be going for. Now, what's interesting is that the Saturday and the Sunday slot have already been blocked out in the theatre. So that's kind of tempting me not to go and do a performance this round, although I could go and set something up. And learning from last time I played, you don't actually have that many of these cards in hand. So what I'm probably going to do, we can zoom in a little bit as well, can't we? Yeah, there we go. We can zoom in a little bit more. I'm probably going to go to the Dark Alleys. And I'm going to go first, which means I can go here and I can grab lots of Dark Alley cards. Oh, I should be looking at these. Because the prophecy next turn is... Where's my Magician's Handbook again? It's right in front of me. I need to look at what these are to see whether I want to influence them or change my mind next turn. So that is that one, which is double the amount of coins on the chosen die when you take the take coins action. Okay. Well, that's good for both of us. Am I happy with that one being there? I think I am. Because the one that's coming in next round is you get 2 fame whenever you set up an escape trick. Not next round, the round after. So I might do that. I might go and get an escape trick. And then that last one there is, which is happening in like 3 rounds time. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, you may place 2 of your characters during the place characters phase. Oh, on each of your turns in the place characters phase, you place 2 characters. Ah, okay. So yeah, next round we're probably going to get double money, and the round after that we're going to probably get an escape trick. So let's have a look at the escape tricks. Go get that extra person, says Nick. What, you mean the extra, this one, the apprentice? I mean, I've got an extra apprentice here. So I've already got quite a lot of stuff. Do I want an extra one? I guess that means I can go to more places. But let's just have a look at the escape tricks. Are there any of them that use 2 metal? Because that's what I've got. Well, there's one here that uses 2 metal and 2 wood. So I could go and buy some wood and then get Stocks Escape. Yeah, that's my plan. And then I'll set it up on round 3. Thinking ahead. That's what I'm going to do. So. Excuse me. I knew I was going to sneeze at some point. Right, so we are going to go to the dark alleys. We're definitely going to go to the dark alleys. How many action points do I want to spend in the dark alleys? I want to spend either 1 or 3 or 5. Let's go to the dark alleys with this one. I'm planning on spending 3. Now, there's lots of money up here, and Nicky's telling me I should get an assistant. And Skipper is telling me to learn a trick. But Nicky's saying to stop them from getting it. So that is a good point, actually. Now, to get that apprentice is going to cost me 3 action points. There is a +1 available. So I could head to downtown, but I kind of want that money. I mean, there's 6 money there. 6 money is nice, and I could learn a trick with that. I might not be able to learn the trick next turn. So I can only go to downtown once. And I'm probably going to go with my magician. And I need to remember I've got a special ability as well. That one of my apprentices each round gets 1 extra action. Okay, so I'm doing that. Then I'm going to go order some wood. So one of my other apprentices is going to go to Market Row. Now the workshop. Have I got anything I want to do in the workshop? No, so I probably am going to send somebody into the theatre just to go set up some tricks. Actually, I'm going to buy a trick this turn, and I'm going to buy the wood. So I could actually I could prepare a trick this turn. Yeah, let's not go to the theatre. Let's prepare the trick. Hopefully I've got this right. And Skipper is saying downtown will be the first move. Well, I don't think I need to, because I'm going with my magician who has 3 actions. And I don't need the extra action. But we will see. It's a learning game. Michael's here in the Facebook chat. Hi, Michael. Thank you for joining in. Right, so assignment phase. After assigning your own characters, do the heirs assignment. On round 2 and later turns, no. So reveal the top card of the heirs plan deck. So that's this. This is that plan deck that I made early on in the game. If the revealed card has both an icon at the top and the bottom, no. Place it on the top slot in the middle of the heirs board. If the revealed card only has an icon at the bottom, place it on the bottom slot of the heirs board. Okay, that's interesting because the icons on here are the opposite of what it said, but that's what it's telling me to do. Oh, I see. So it makes the icon there. Right, slightly confusing. Then use the standard assignment cards to mark which character is assigned to which location. Place the assignment cards to the characters place the assignment cards to characters left to right in the order shown on the heirs plan card. Right, that's here. So, nope, not them. Wrong ones. These ones. Right, so his magician is going to Market Row. Is that right? I guess I'm putting these cards on even though some of these things don't actually have... Am I doing this right? Do not use special assignment cards that the heir acquired from Dark Alley unless the location is marked as a special assignment card on the heir's plan, which is that. Okay. Skip over any location marked as a special assignment card if the heir does not have a matching special assignment. Right, there is an example, I think. It is possible for the heir to have more or less character discs than locations shown on the heir's plan. Ignore any excess either way. So I think that's right. I think I've done that right. People will tell me in the chat. Should their assistant be so far over there? This one? No, it shouldn't. It should be there. Thank you very much. Yeah, that should be there. So I think, and where should this one be? I just put that one there. So that one should be there, I guess. Let's have a look. Yeah, actually, that's how they should have been placed. Yeah, right. Okay. Done. So they are the cards that are played out, and we just ignore these. I don't think we needed to put that one there. So that's that done. Then placing the characters phase. In the place character phase, you and the heir alternate placing a character each, just as you would in a two-player game. When it is the heir's turn, use the priorities described below to determine which character to send out next. And then see the following section to see how to resolve it. Two concepts that need defining are the heir's stance can be busy or ready. The stance is ready if the revealed heir assignment card has an icon top and bottom, which is a perform card, and the heir has at least one trick of the highest level available to it. Mark the heir's ready stance by sliding the plan card to the top card slot. No. In every other situation, the stance is busy. Mark the heir's busy stance by sliding the plan card to the bottom. Right, so the heir is busy. Got a bit of porridge in my throat. A location is contested as long as you and both the heir have at least one available character assigned, but not yet placed to that location. So downtown is contested. On the heir's turn, it will place a character according to the following rules. It will send a character to a contested location if possible. Right, so it knows that I want to go to downtown as well. So it will if I don't. Oh no, it'll go to Market Row first. So it will go to Market Row first if I don't, because it'll be contested. I think that's right. If multiple locations are contested, the heir's priority list for selecting them is priorities in case of multiple contested locations for the heir is printed. Oh, it's printed on there. Right, so it will go to downtown first, then the theatre. Right, okay, so it will go to downtown first. I think that's right. Yeah, follow the priority above the card. Okay, so yeah, I think that's right. Now, it's not going to Dark Alleys this turn at all. So I was going to do this first to grab that spot, but I don't need to. Sounds like a cat outside. Or a crying child, one or the other. Yeah, Thor, when he starts missing Vicky, Thor does this weird meow that makes him sound like a child screaming. It's very, very concerning. So, what's going to happen is if I don't go to downtown, it's going to go to downtown first. Right. So I need to read what it's going to do at downtown. When the heir places a character in the downtown, that should just be in downtown, I think. First, determine how many dice the heir will take and set to X based on the action points and difficulty. So it will have 2 action points and it's on easy, so it'll take 1 die. If there are fewer dice showing non-X values than the number the heir can collect, re-roll 1, yada 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 yada. Oh gosh. Right, there's a lot of rules here. It's very clever, but yeah, there's quite a lot of rules. I'm trying to work out if it is going to take a trick. And it says, if there are fewer dice showing non-X values than the number the heir can collect, there are not, you would re-roll them. If it comes up X again, it simply collects fewer dice. Then perform the following actions for the heir until as many dice have been set to X as determined, which is 1. If the heir has fewer than 2 tricks with the highest level available to it, then it will take all available tricks in Dalgar's residence, matching the highest level available to it. So it looks like it is going to take a trick first. Yeah, now there's a slight change. Yeah, thank you very much, Douglas. It will take a trick. There is a slight change that oh, there's a solo player aid on the back. That would be useful. If playing without Academy, there is something slightly different. If the apprentice die is available, the heir checks whether it has a total of 5, not 6 or fewer character discs before deciding. Okay, so it's 5 instead of 6. So from the looks of this, if I don't go to downtown, it's going to go to downtown and it's going to take a trick. So I think I'm going to go to downtown first. And I'm going to go on the +1 space, which allows me to re-roll the die. But before I re-roll the die, I'm going to use this question mark, turn that to the X, to buy that trick that I had my beady eyes on, which was Stock's Escape. So Stock's Escape goes there. I have to assign a thing to it. So I'm going to put, what we're going to put? We'll put spades. Not prepared yet. And then I've got one extra action. So with that extra action, what can I do? I can re-roll a die. Let's re-roll this one. Oh no, let's re-roll the 6 money. Although it's probably going to get the trick, isn't it? Let's try and stop it getting a trick. I don't know whether that's a good thing or not. Ah, well, never mind. Right, so it's now its go. Ah, but it's not contested anymore. So it now probably doesn't go to downtown. A location is contested as long as you and the air both have at least one available character assigned but not yet placed. So it's not contested. So it will send a character to a contested location if possible. And a contested location is Market Row. So it's going to send it to Market Row. So I stopped it going there. So Market Row, what does it do in Market Row? When the air places a character in the Market Row, do the following. Discard every component from the shopping list box that is currently present in the market. Okay, so that's fabric and metal. Why it wants to buy those, I don't know, because it's already got that prepared, but that's what it says. So discard every component from the shopping list box that is currently present in the market. Randomly select a component from the shopping list box. Oh, so we just discard those. Okay. Now, randomly select a component from the shopping list box, that one. Place a copy of that component from the supply onto the first empty order slot, left to right, top to bottom. Right. Okay, so it's ordered in a saw. I've just seen your message, Skipper, about re-rolling the apprentice die. So there is a 20-second delay on the chat, so I don't see everything automatically, unfortunately. There is a bit of a delay. Saw, right, so it's ordering in a saw. Oh, sorry, you're saying discard every component from the shopping list box that is currently present in the market. Yeah. Skipper's saying no discard from market. I don't think you do. It says discard every component from the shopping list box that is currently present in the market. It doesn't say to discard them from the market. Repeat steps 2 until there are no more empty order slots or every component in the shopping list box is present in the order area or the air has ordered a number of components equal to the action points it arrived with at Market Row. Right, well it had 5 action points and it's actually used 1 of them. Yeah, cool. So that's it. It's ordered a saw, but what it's done is it's discarded these. I think that means it's bought them. By removing them from here, I think that just means it has now bought them. They are no longer on its shopping list. There's no way of tracking what it's got, but yeah, I think it's bought them. Right, okay, that's it. That's what that does. Yeah, no problem, Skipper. Keep me straight on all of the other rules that I'm getting wrong. So it's my go next. So I don't need to go to Market Row. Right, I'm in no pressure now because there's no contested areas. So let's go with Market Row myself. So I have 2 actions, but actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my ability to make it 3 actions. Yeah. So I have 3 actions. I am going to buy 2 bits of wood with one of those actions and then use another action to discount it. So I only pay 1 coin. 1 coin for 2 bits of wood. And then I think I'm going to order something in. But before I do, I need to plan ahead. So what are we going to be taking? Are we happy with 2 level 1 tricks? I think we are. So let's look at the level 16 tricks. As to what we need. to decide whether I actually want to buy any more stuff. Well, this is interesting because there is a sawing the assistant in half trick that needs 3 saws, and the AI player has just ordered some saws in, so I could go next turn and buy some saws. Yeah, let's do that, which means I actually need 3 bits of wood. So there you go. That's what I'm going to do with my 3 actions. First action, buy 3 bits of wood. Actions 2 and 3 to discount it. So I only pay 1, but I get 3 bits of wood. And 3 is the maximum you can have. So there you go. I bought 3 bits of wood from the market. We are done. Right, it is now back to the AI, and there is now no contested areas. So at this point, it sends a character to a non-contested one, and in the order shown, we have downtown. So it is now going to downtown. And what is it going to do? So according to this difficulty table here, it's got 2 actions. Yeah, so it's going there. It's got 2 actions. On easy, that means it's going to buy 1 die. If the air has fewer than 2 tricks, yes. Take all available tricks in Dalgar's residence, matching the highest level available to it. So that's 1. Matching the icon the dice was showing, which is escape. Use its favourite trick category if the dice were showing a question mark. Shuffle them together and draw 1. Return the rest to Dalgar's residence. Exception. If shuffling level 1 tricks do not include the trick that only has 1 type of basic component as its requirement. So I'm basically taking these and I'm going to take that one and that one and that one. Miss these. Excuse me. I think I might be coming down with a cold because I've had too many late nights recently. So I'm shuffling these together, but not the barricaded barrels. So it's basically, it's one of these 2. Albin says you pay for each component bought, but yes, I used my other actions to discount it. Yeah, thank you, Douglas. So it's having the burning mummy trick. If there are no empty trick slots, well, there are. Place the newly learned trick onto the heirs board while maintaining a descending order by yield, left to right. What? Okay. A trick is considered to have a higher yield value if it yields more fame, then more shards, and then more coins. So actually they're in the right order. Yeah, they are in the right order. So we need to assign a thing to it. Let's give it diamond. Okay. Prepare the trick immediately because it's a cheaty thing. Now that is another one which only has 1 on it. There we go. So that's prepared. Place 1 of each component type required for it into the heirs shopping list box unless a component of that type is already present there. Okay, so I have to say these rules are pretty good. Well written, clear, complex because it's a David Turtsey game. But yeah, they're clear and that's the main thing. I mean, discount can only be used once. That's what I thought the last time I played it. But then I read it again and I didn't think it, I don't think it's 1 times. The last time I played it, yeah, buy 3, yeah. I'm going to check that because I thought it was that, and then when I looked it up, it wasn't that. But I'm going to look it up again now that it's been questioned. Bargain. You may only use bargain together with the buy action. You may decrease the total price by 1 per action point spent. So there you go. You thought the same as me. Yeah, the only exception is you can't decrease it to 0, but you can use it more than once, which is what I did. So we're good. We are good to go. What has it just done? It's bought a trick. So that flips over to that. Right. Step 2. If the specialist die is showing a special... Oh, no, hang on a minute. When an action is performed on the list, proceed to the next item. Do not restart from step 1. I think that's it. I think it stops there. I think it stops at the first one because I was only doing one. But if it was doing two things, it wouldn't do the first one again. It would go to the second one. So I think that's right. No, thank you for questioning me, because yeah, I need to be questioned because I'm bound to make some mistakes. And as I say, last time I played, I thought it was that as well. Right, my go. Well, I think we're now going to use the workshop. So we have my lovely assistant. What was his name? Alan, I think, or Thomas. Thomas, I think it was. So we're going to go here. We have 2 actions to spend in the workshop, and I only need 1 action because it's 1 action to prepare this trick. I need 2 metal, 2 wood, which I have. So I get 2 of these on here. Okay, and the other action, I don't think I can do anything with it. No, I can't. There you go. Right, so now it is this little fella going to the theatre. I don't know where he's going to go, but let's see what happens. Rules of play for the solo game. Going to the theatre. Obviously, when we get to round 2, I'm not going to need to look these up as much, he says. You know I totally am. Wow. Theatre. Here we go. Right. When sending its magician to the theatre, no. When the heir places a non-magician character in the theatre, ignore the plus and minus 1 modifier on the theatre spots. First, determine how many trick markers the heir will place based on the action points and the difficulty level. So we're playing on easy. It has 1 action point, so it's placing 1 trick marker. Collect trick markers from cards in legal combination, left to right, until the target number is met, which is 1. Oh, or it runs out. That was Loki, by the way. The heir picks performance cards to place these tricks according to the following priorities. So it's taking this one because this is in yield order. So it's taking this one. Performance cards that already have other heir tricks on them. No, none of them. Performance cards that already have your tricks on them. No. The leftmost available performance card. So it's putting it on there. The optimum position for the tricks to be placed is determined on the selected performance card. The heir places trick markers in a way to maximise the number of links created and always takes fame reward for them. Right, can it do that? So this is a... What type of trick is that? Spiritual. I think I've given it the wrong trick. I think I've given it the wrong trick. Right. Bear with us a minute. I think I might have given it the wrong one. Nobody spotted that yet. Probably because everything's a bit small on screen. Yes. So what I'm going to do is, rather than give it a different trick, I'm actually going to quickly change the magician. Because I've realised I've given it a spiritual trick and it should be the Great Optico. So let's get rid of that. And let's give it a different one instead. Now, where are the other magicians? Where did I put them? Here we go. So I'm going to shuffle these. And I'm going to give it Priestess of Mysticism. So I need to go and find, bear with us a minute, I just need to find the magician cards, which I've put safe somewhere. He says, where have I put them? Oh. Ah, they're here. Right, Priestess of Mysticism. That's who she is. So we're all good. We're fixed. Problem sorted. Anyway, where were we? What was it doing? Yes, it was placing this one. So this is a spiritual trick. And the spiritual trick has to go into a circle. And can it make a link by doing so? It cannot. No, it can't. So... if the trick cannot be placed in a way that would create a link, it places it on the first empty spot, left to right, top to bottom. Okay, so I think, I don't know the orientation. Well, it's there. I think that is right. I think that's where it's gone. It has put that on there. It has prepared a trick. And that's it done. No, it's not prepared it. It's set it up. So, yeah, it doesn't matter where it goes then. Because it ignores the +1, -1 thing. Okay. Right, me. I'm going to Dark Alleys with this one. I've got 3 actions. So with those 3 actions, I'm going to take 2 cards from downtown. So that's my first card taken. And I'm also going to take 2 cards from the theatre. Okay, and then out of those cards, I choose which one I want. Now, we have Headhunter. You can hire any kind of character as long as it's not an X and it costs 1 fewer action point. Or I can choose to place my character on an occupied downtown slot, put it on top of the one that's already there. I think I'm going to go Headhunter. And then I've got Orchestral Interlude. Receive your trick's link bonus for each trick connecting to the trick you set up, even if the category symbols didn't match. Or if you create 1 or more links as you set up the trick, you receive the bonus twice. I'm going to take that one. Okay, that goes to the bottom as well. Right, so they are in my hand of cards. I've made a bit of a mess off camera with all of this stuff. Let's slide it over there so you can't see it. There we go. Right, a bit tidier. Oh, we advertised, didn't we? That should have been there. Right, all the characters are placed. I think we are done with the character placement part. So we have the performance phase, which is nothing. And then we have the end turn phase. So we pay wages. So how much do I have to pay? That one's free, so it's 3 money. Yeah, so I have to pay 3 money. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming that the cheaty AI player, the priestess, I'll call her, since that is the name that she wants to go by, I assume she doesn't pay anything. Place character phase, which is all of these rules. Pages and pages and pages of these, but I think it's all there. Oh yeah, that's the Academy, which I've not read the Academy. Performance phase. Resolve the performance as normal when it's the heir's turn to pick a performance card. Yeah, so it's not doing that because it didn't go there with the magician. Classroom phase. That's for the Academy. Right, the heir does not pay wages. Instead, if at this time it has 10 or more coins, it discards them and gains points based on how many it discarded. Okay. I don't know how he gets coins. Oh, it'll get coins from the trick. Yeah. Then if there are any characters next to its board, move them into their slots. If the heir has more than 6 characters, move performance cards. If a performance card is removed while it has 1 or more of the heir's tricks on it, it still gets the yield of these tricks. Wow, that's different. That moves on. That comes out. Characters come back home. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And that goes there. Keep track of the changed magician's ability. Even in solo, they have a streamlined ability. Right. Okay. Yeah, so I need to read what the Priestess of Mysticism does. Is that in here? Yes. Priestess of Mysticism. If the heir rotates the Dark Alley prophecies, it will swap the next turn's prophecy with a randomly drawn one, okay? And my special one is the first apprentice placed in the turn gets 1 extra action. Ah, so it's not one of them, it's the first one. Right, okay. Did I cheat? No, I didn't. I think I did it right. Yeah, I think we did it right. There we go, we're done. I think that is round 1 done. Orders arrive, so that comes in and knocks the wood out. Move performance cards we've done, remove the posters. Move the turn counter on, the round counter, or the round marker, as I'd call it. Move the prophecy, so that is now the prophecy this turn. That goes there, that goes there. We are done with round 1. Thank you very much for bearing with me while I learnt how to play. And Thomas is here, thank you very much. for joining in, Thomas Grogan, my long-lost brother who's over in America. I hope you're well. Stay well with what's going on at the moment. Right, round 2. Roll these dice. Okay, so we have a couple of those up there. Oh, some nice money available, which remember, this turn is doubled. So I think I'd be going to rob the bank. That's what I'm going to do this turn. Right, now, what happens with these other dice is, in round 2, select exactly 2 of the dice to re-roll. Place the 2 turn setup markers underneath the 2 re-rolled dice. Ah, to show that you can't do them again? Yeah, okay, I see. So which ones do I want to re-roll? Well, bearing in mind I want to go to the bank this turn, I think I'm going to re-roll this one. And I'm also going to re-roll... No, we're not going to go... We're going to set up some tricks next turn. So where else do I want to go this turn? I mean, do I have to re-roll these? Let's re-roll that one, because I don't think I'm going to go shopping. So I re-roll these. So that one goes there with a marker under it to say I can't choose that one again. And that one goes there. And then we basically move these markers around. Did that work out? Yeah, that worked out, mostly. Right. Set initiative order. So the fame is the same, which I think means we reverse decision. Reverse position. I think that's right. I've got 20 seconds to find the right answer before somebody in the chat says, yes, Paul, that is correct. I know it's skipped in the first round of the game. Set initiative order. If it's the same, reverse their initiative order. Got it. Yes. So they reverse. Advertising, it automatically advertises because it's cheat. And then I have to pay 3 money, which I will. I'm going to pay 3 money. So the priestess has advertised and I have also advertised. So I get 2 fame as well. Got to try and keep up. Right. Assignment phase. Here we go. Where are we going to go? Have I mixed up the cards? I think I might have done. I think I've misplaced the assignment cards. There we go. Cheating and taking some assignment cards off it. Right, so where am I going to go? Am I going to go to the theatre this turn? No. It's next turn that I'm going to go to the theatre. So I'm going to leave my theatre cards out. I don't need them. Probably want to go to the Dark Alleys again because these cards are worth points at the end of the game anyway, and they're really good. I do want to go to Downtown to get the double money. So I think we're definitely going to go to Downtown with... Oh, I'm not going to get to go first this time. Okay, so I'm going to go to Downtown using the Headhunter with my Magician. Because hopefully I'll get to spend 6 action points. Which will be get some money and also get a character. Do I want to go to Downtown again? Nah, this isn't going to work. There's only 2 action spots available. If I try and go to Downtown a second time, that's not going to work, is it? So we don't need to go to Market Row. We don't need to go to the workshop. I've got more actions than I know what to do with. So we're definitely going to Dark Alleys. I mean, I'll tell you what, I could go and set up... No, let's go to the theatre and let's set up 2 of my tricks this turn and then just set up the escape ones next turn. Yeah, so we'll send this one to the Dark Alleys to get some more cards from the Dark Alleys, and we will send my specialist to the workshop. And I mean, I could go to the market and order some stuff in. Oh, I need the saws. Yeah, I need to get the saws before they disappear. So we'll go there and buy some saws. Right, that's what I'm doing. Rennie is here. Hi, Rennie. Thank you for joining in. And Joseph is here saying, thanks for your video for Expedition to New Dell. Which one? I think I've done 5. I did many videos for Expedition to New Dell because I was completely addicted to the solo game. So I did about 3 streams of me soloing it, and I've done a review, and yeah, I can't remember what else I've done. I've done a multiplayer game of it as well. So yeah, lots of videos for that game, and I did finish the campaign the other week, finally. So, we're all done. We now draw this card, and we see what it's going to do. So it's another setup card, and it is Downtown, Market Row, Workshop. Yeah, there's no need to place the next ones, from what I understand. Right, okay, and the priestess is going first. Renee says, missed an hour, thought it was 3 p.m. GMT. No, 2 p.m. GMT. Right, so the priestess goes first. The contested locations are Downtown, Market Row, and the Workshop. So therefore, it's going to go to Downtown first. Right, and where is it going to go? In Downtown. 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 Right. Here we go. So, on easy with 3 action points, except it's not got 3 action points. It's got 5. I assume it goes there. Use the standard rules of adding the character's action points to the slot's action modifier, but it ignores the plus and minus 1 on theatre. It never spends shards. Yeah, so it's got 5. It's got 5 action points, which means on easy, it's getting 2 dice. Right, so it's doing 2 of these things. And the first thing it does it have fewer than 2 tricks with the highest level available to it? No, it has 2 tricks. So we skip to the next one. If the specialist die is showing a specialist that the heir doesn't have, which it does not, set that to X, and then add that specialist's character disc next to the board. Right, so it's hired another specialist. It'll get that next round. The new character will join, yeah. Next, if the apprentice die is available, it is, and the heir doesn't have all 4 apprentices, and it has a total of 6, which is actually 5 in this version, yeah. Set the apprentice die to X. Wow, it's going on a big recruitment drive. This is a problem because it doesn't pay upkeep. Yeah, 1 specialist and 1 apprentice. Yeah, there you go. Nice. But what that does mean is it leaves it wide open for me to go in and grab all the cash. Oh, except I've only got 4 action points. Can't do it twice. I should have gone there. Oh, no. Yeah. No, that's fine. Right. So, oh no, I can, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a shard. And just not use the headhunter. Just use it as +1. Because you can always use these cards as +1. Yeah, I can do it. But I don't need to do that anytime soon. I need to go to Market Row soon. Yeah, so we'll go to Market Row next. I've got 3 actions in Market Row. 4, because I'm using my ability, the Mechanica. So I've got 4 action points, and I'm totally buying some saws. How many do I need? I need 3. Wow. So I buy 3. Hang on. I ain't got the money. I can't go there yet. I don't have the money. Okay. So. And I've played the wrong card here. I meant to play that one. You knew I meant to play that one. That's what I said I was going to do. I just played the wrong card. So I'm going to have to use my Magician first. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to discard this card. I'm not going to use it for its ability. I'm just going to use it for 1 extra action point. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Spend the shard, 6. And with those 6 actions, I'm going to take these 2 dice. And that means I think I get 18 money, which is a bazonking amount of money. Let's hope it doesn't say once per round. Double the amount of coins on the chosen die when you take the take coins action. Mwah! So 18 money. Beautiful. I'm going to take one of these nice big gold ones. So 10, 15, 18. Right, there you go. Now it goes to Market Row. And what's it going to do in Market Row? So it goes to here. It's got 4 actions. First of all, discard every component from the shopping list box that is currently in the market. Right, so there you go. It can discard that and it can discard that because it's now bought them. Randomly select a component from the shopping list box, that's the oil, and put it into the first empty order slot box. Now somebody said earlier on, saws aren't going anywhere until the air gets to at least 16 points, said Douglas earlier on. But actually, according to this, they are going to go somewhere. Where's the oil? Yeah, because it's ordering the oil in to replace the saws. Yeah, I think that's right. So that's that done. Right, so then it's me. So I'm going to Market Row. Oh, I only get 1 action. Oh, well, it's going to be really expensive, but I've got tons of money, so it doesn't matter. So with my 1 action, I'm buying 3 saws and no discount. So that cost me 6 money. 6 money for 3 saws. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there you go. Now it goes to the workshop. Now, it's never been to a workshop before, so I need to read some more rules. Workshop. When the air sends a character to the workshop, nothing happens. Okay, well, that's the shortest rule I've ever read. How it gets more tricks, I don't know. I guess we'll get to that later. Yeah. My first apprentice is 2. Oh, yeah, thank you. So I do get a discount of 1. Or I can order something in. Ooh. Let's have a look at what we might need in future. So I'm looking for things that combo. I've got wood, metal and saws. Well, the horror saws is a big trick later on. But is it too early to be planning for that? Let's look at some more level 2s. Or sorry, level 16 characters. Level 16 ones that require wood and metal. Oh, there's that one. Possibly. 3 wood. Fishing in the air. Yeah, not sure about this. I might just go with that one. So I'm going to order in some of these, whatever they are. So Skipper is saying I can choose which apprentice is 2. No, not with the solo rules. With the solo rules, the Mechanica specifically says the first one you place gets an extra action point. In the normal version of the game, you can choose. But in this one, it's the first one you place. So there we go. So that's what I did. I ordered that in. In fact, let's get rid of... No, that's fine. I don't want to change my mind like I did last time and completely misplay. Oh, that's gone. That's gone to the workshop and, yeah, done something. So now it's me. So I can use these in either order. So I might as well go to the Dark Alleys and I get 3, which is 2 cards. So I'm going to take another one of these and I'm going to take another... let's take a workshop card. Okay, right, let's have a look, see what we've got. Take no risks is quite nice. Fame and fortune. Ooh, that'd be good if I was going for money, but I'm going to do the take no risks. That goes to the bottom of the deck. And now, which of these cards do I want? On-stage preparation or trick tweaking? I think trick tweaking. Let's go with that one. Right. Okay. So those go into my hand. That's the Dark Alleys done. Then I get to go 2 in the theatre, and I'm going to go on this space because there isn't going to be a performance. So I've got 3 actions to spend in the theatre, but I'm actually only going to do 2 of them anyway. I'm just going to set these 2 up, and let's have a look. Right. You're going to have to stand up and stretch across and see what we've got. What can I do here? What types of tricks are these? These are mechanical tricks. So I need to put... I can do it. So I can put that there, which actually makes a link here. And I can also put... Yeah, I can't make a link with this one. But let's work out what I'm going to do next round. Because that's going to be... no, that's going to be one of those. Which is opposite. That's not right. So... Yeah, I can't do this. No, that's a shame. These cards are not good for me. So where's that one going to go? That one's going to go there. That is going to make a link next time. Okay, so I need to not put it there. There you go. They're the 2 tricks that I am setting up. And I have made a link here. So because I've made a link with a level 1 trick, I get 1 money or 1 fame. And I'm going to take the... Oh! If I take the fame... If I don't take the fame, if we end the turn tied on fame, we're going to switch in order. And that's going to save me 2 money next turn. And I'll go first. So I'm going to take the money. Yeah, I'm going to take the money. Right, and I think that's it. Yeah, there isn't a performance phase because it didn't perform and I didn't perform, so we don't do the performance phase. So pay wages. So I'm paying 1, 2, 3, I pay 3 money. Characters come home and he now gets extra characters and they get placed in a particular order. So it's now got all of the characters. It can't have any more. My guys come home. Orders arrive. So the oil can arrives, knocks out the saw. This arrives, knocks out the metal. Move performance cards. So that one slides around to there. That one slides around and we get another one. Remove the posters. Move the turn counter and do the Dark Alleys thing. So that disappears. Oh, I should have done a new Dark Alleys. So that one comes in, that moves to there, that moves to there, that moves to there, that goes out. And discard the special assignment cards that were played. Yeah, already done that. So we are good for the start of round 3. Hope everybody's enjoying it. Thank you very much for all of the rules help. Douglas is saying it goes on 3. What goes on 3? Placing on the right trick is going to go away after the right round. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean by it going on 3. Nick is saying, no, the round after, place 2 different tricks on the left card maybe. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that, but my plan is to set up these 2 tricks this round because I get a bonus. Whenever I set up an escape trick this round, I get 2 fame. So that was my sneaky plan. Yeah, theatre doesn't fall off just yet. It will fall off now. At the end of this round, I believe it will fall off. At least that's how I understand it. Because that's where it falls off in a 3-player game. That's where it falls off in a 4-player game. Where's the 2-player game mark? It's not there. But yeah, I think it falls off at the end of this round. Right, round 3. Let's roll some dice. Okay, so we have some coins in the bank. We have only an apprentice available, not an apprentice, yeah, an apprentice. And we have 2 spiritual spells available, not spells, tricks. It's not real magic. Set the initiative order. So initiative does swap. And then I will spend 1 money to get 2 fame, and the priestess also gets 2 fame. That is the advertising done. We now do the assignment. So where are we going to go? Just notice, shouldn't I have had 2 performance cards out in round 1? No, it's the number of players minus 1. According to the rules. Where is it? Yeah, I checked that and it said in setup, and even in the setup example, it says 2-player game, 1 card. So I think in round 1, you only have 1 card. Yeah, 2-player game, you only start with 1 card. So, perform, says Douglas, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I am going to go and perform, and I need to send somebody backstage. Oh, but before we do that, I get to move the dice around. So in round 3 and onwards, I basically, what does it say? I can guess what it is. Choose 2 of the dice, but you cannot choose the one with the setup markers underneath them. And if there is no turn setup marker underneath the theatre die, you must select the theatre as one of the ones. But because I'm playing without the academy, there are always 2 with markers on and 2 without. So it's very simple. I re-roll these 2. So that one goes wherever. Oh, beautiful. Yes, perfect. Dice are being lucky for me today. That one goes there, that one goes there. And then these markers move to there so that I don't change them next turn. Right, there we go. So we've done the dice. David T says, yes, you should have 2 out in round 1 as solo mode is 2-player. Okay, well, I've been playing it wrong. I'm not going to change it, but the rules specifically say here to deal out 1 card fewer than the number of players. And then in the example, it says 2 players and there's 1 card. So I've done it right according to this rule book. I don't know if the rules have changed. I'm not using the dueling magicians rule. So, yep, it says there, it's fairly clear. Fill a number of slots in the theatre with a number of Riverside Theatre performance cards equal to the number of players minus 1. There you go. So, unless there's a change for the advanced rules with Dark Alleys, which I am using. Did I miss a bit in that? No. Nope, no change there. So yeah, according to this, it's just 1 card in a 2-player game. There we go. So whether David says it should be 2, it only says 1 in the rule book. And that's what we're playing for this. I'm not going to change it now. But yeah, I would like to know if I've got that wrong. But I don't think I have. So, where are we going to go? We are going to go to the theatre with my magician. And we are going to... See, I've got this headliner trick, but I want to play that for actually setting up the trick backstage. And I think we want to go on a Sunday. We want to do the performance on a Sunday. So my magician is going to the theatre and going to do the performance. And then my lovely apprentice is actually going to do the headliner trick. Yeah. What else am I going to do? I mean, I could go to the workshop to start replenishing these. Yeah, could do. Right, David Turtsey says ignore him. I will, David. Just now or on a permanent basis? Let me know. Only kidding. Right. So, I'm going to send... Ooh. I'm just going to send this. I think this is a nice card. But actually, I think I'm going to keep it for the points at the end of the game. I'll go there and we'll go there. And I think I'm going to do it in that order. Yeah, we'll do it in that order. Right, okay. Now let's see what the priestess is doing. It's another setup card, which means the next one must be a performance. So that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. Ah, it's got lots of characters this round. Look at this. And that one goes there. Right. So, placing characters. I'm first. And I think I need to go to the theatre, because I think if I don't go to the theatre, I think it will go to the theatre. And then it might steal the spot that I want to go on. So let's go to the theatre with my beautiful assistant Thomas. So 2 minus 1. But then I've got to use this as +1, haven't I? In order to set up both tricks. That was bad planning. Or do I go on the Saturday? Oh, I was trying to use this for the extra action and for that, but I can't. If you create one or more tricks as you set up, sorry, one or more links, you get the bonus twice. Right. Am I going to be able to get the bonus twice if I put this here? No. Where was I going to put it? I'm going to get the bonus twice. Yeah. No, after all that, I'm just going to use it as one action. So 2 minus 1 plus 1. I've got 2 actions, and I will set up these 2 tricks. So this one's going on here. Because this is the one that's going to get performed this turn. Or is it? Yes, I might as well, because it gets this as it goes off anyway. So I'm going to set this. So this is a link trick. So it's going to go. I thought I'd worked out how I was going to do this. Oh, I have. It's there. Oh, actually, I have made a link. Let's just take that card back again. If you create one or more links as you set up the tricks, you receive the bonus twice. So actually, that's going to get me 2 fame, or 2 money, and 2 shards. Or do I place a second trick? Do I just do that one? And then perform both of those? What do we think? What do we think? Okay. Just going over the calculations in my head. Do I sacrifice that one and just get rid of it? No. Decision made, whether it's the right one or not. I'm going to set this one up here. Oh, why did I put that there? Right, I'm just going to rewind something that I did earlier. It doesn't actually change anything, because I just realised I could have put a link there. Right, so I've made a link here, which gets me a shard and either a fame or a money. And I've created a link here, which gets me either a fame or a money. So yeah, I just undid something I did on round 2, because I should have planned ahead a bit better. But nobody's watching, so I can cheat and get away with it. You know, it's not like it's been recorded or anything. Douglas is saying you will normally put the trick out as many times as you can. Yes, which is what I went with in the end. So I got the shard for making that link. Now, I get 1 fame or a money, and then another 1 fame or a money. I think I'm doing okay for money at the moment. So I'm actually just going to take the 2 fame now. Because what this means is that next round I can take the level 16 trick. Totally. And, oh, also this. I get another 4 fame because I've just set up 2 escape tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'd have remembered that, I wouldn't have deliberated much more over that. Because, yeah, that's far better. Right, there we go. That was my first character placed. What's it going to do now? Downtown is not contested. The theatre is contested. Interesting. The theatre technically is still contested because we both have an unassigned character for the theatre, although it doesn't actually make any difference because I'm already in the theatre. So, it sends a character to a contested location if possible, otherwise it sends the character to a non-contested one. So this is interesting. Oh, the theatre is not contested. See, it's clever, he's thought about it. If either of you only has the magician left assigned but not yet placed. Yeah, okay, so the theatre is not contested. The workshop is never contested, so Dark Alleys is next. So it goes to Dark Alleys, so it places the 2 plus the 1. It's got 3 action points to spend in Dark Alleys, and what does it do? Flip a coin to decide whether to rotate the prophecies by 1 or not. Okay, so if it's heads, yes, it's going to. It's not. Right, so it doesn't, which is good, because that would have triggered. Now, draw special assignment cards according to the action points and difficulty level. Action points is 3, difficulty level is 1, so it gets 1 card. The heir will always gather special assignment cards of the colour it has the fewest of, not counting cards currently assigned to characters. Okay. When presented with multiple options, the priority is theatre, downtown, so it takes the downtown one. And that's it. Yeah, okay. That's fairly simple. Right, back to me. Well, it doesn't really matter now. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. So I will go to the workshop. Because that's my first one, I have 2 actions. I will prepare both of these tricks again. So we need another heart on there, and another heart on there, and then a spade, followed by another spade. Right, that's that done. Next, what does it do next? It goes to downtown. So it's got 5 action points in downtown, which has got to be 2 dice, surely. 5 action points on easy is 2 dice. First one, does it have 2 tricks? Yes, it does. Next, if the specialist die is showing a specialist it doesn't have, there isn't a specialist die. If the apprentice die is available and it doesn't have all of its apprentices and it has 5 or fewer characters, yeah, it can't. It's got all the characters. So if a bank die is available, it gets 4 money. There you go. If another bank die is available, it gets 4 money. So basically it's gone to the bank and taken 4 money twice. There you go. I think that's right. Done. Me. I'm just going to go to Dark Alleys with 1 action point, and I will take... what should we take? We'll take downtown. I'll take 2 of these. And I'll take that one. I've taken interest, which is good for getting money from the bank. Right, market row. Does it do that one next? Theatre, no, it goes to the theatre next. So I guess it goes onto this space here. And what does it do in the theatre? So difficulty easy, 1 action point, it's placing 1. How does it, can somebody let me know in the chat how it gets more counters on here? Because I haven't seen that yet. Because it does nothing when it goes to the workshop, so I don't know how it gets more things onto its card. Yeah, let me know. It might happen after a performance, which I've not read yet. Right, where's this going? performance cards that already have other air tricks on them, which is that one, but it can't place on that one because it's full, that already have my tricks on them, which it can. And it basically has to go, what type of trick is this? This is an escape trick. So it goes there and it has created a link and it gets an extra 2 fame for that. Okay, so it gets 2 fame because it's an escape trick. And it always takes fame. So it gets a fame for the link. Okay, I think that's right. They'll come back when performance falls off. Right, okay, thank you. And that's what we're about to do, I think. I have placed all of my characters. So it's going to Market Row. And it's got 4 action points in Market Row. What does it do? Well, first of all, it wants oil, and there is oil available, right? So that oil gets discarded. Then randomly select a component from the shopping list. Yeah, that's basically it. It does nothing. Awesome. And then it goes to the workshop and does nothing. Nice. We like it doing nothing. Oh, and I've got my magician. I forgot to put my magician in the theatre. Right, we have a performance phase. So, I am going to perform, and I'm going to perform this performance here. And I get a -1 on all of my stuff. So, let's go through it. It's both of my tricks, so it is no fame and 2 money, which is actually no fame and 1 money. And then this one is no fame, 1 money, which is no money, and a shard. So I don't actually get very much for performing them. Oh no, sorry, 1 extra. What am I on about? It's not -1, it's +1. So 1 fame and 3 money. I was going to say, that didn't seem very good. 1 fame and 3 money. And then 1 fame, 2 money, and a shard. That's better. Right, so I get all the bonuses for that. Where's the thing gone? Right, it gets 2 fame and 3 money. So 1, 2, and it gets 3 money. So it now has the 10 money that it needs. And then what else happens? So for me, every link gets me another fame. There is 1 link, so I get another fame. Then if I have my beautiful assistant backstage, I get another 2 fame, which I do. And then I get the bonus as printed on the bottom of the thing, which is another fame. There you go. Right, that is the performance done. So, performance phase. Now, I'm starting to get really tired now, and we're only on round 3. Oh dear. I'm struggling to stay awake. It's been a very, very long week. It's a good job I'm not doing anything tonight, apart from playing 4-player dominant species live on the channel. So, yeah, I think I might need... Hello? You coming back up? He does this. He just comes wandering in, gets my attention. Come on. And then doesn't actually want my attention. Here we go again. Right. Now, let's read these rules. Yeah, rules. You like rule books. Performance phase. Here we go. Are you reading? Resolve the performance phase as normal. When it's the heir's turn to pick a performance card to perform, well, it's not performing. The heir receives yields for all of its performed tricks, whether performed by you as usual, including the yield increase practice room abilities. I think that's from the academy. Oh, where are you going? He's very good about not knocking components over. Yeah, the heir's performed trick markers are immediately returned to the tricks, keeping them permanently prepared. Right, okay. I see. That's going to go on there. You all right, Loki? Exception, if none of the tricks performed by the heir has that practice room ability, the trick marker. Right, I don't think that matters. I think that's it. Have I done it right? It receives bonuses for links and performance, but it does not receive the usual backstage bonus for its specialists. Okay. I think I did that right. Douglas will tell me if I've got it wrong, or Nick will tell me if I've got it wrong, but I think I got that right. Okay, so that's gone. That was the performance phase. I think I did all of this stuff correct. I've zoomed ahead on the phone, but that was the plan. And then we do end of turn phase. So I need to pay me wages, which is 3. It doesn't pay wages, but there is 10 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it spends its 10 money. And because I'm playing on easy, 10 money means it gets, per 10 coins discarded, it gets 2 fame. I thought it was 1 fame for every 2 coins discarded. That would have been crazy. So return characters. Okay, characters are returned. Cards can go there. That card can be discarded if I can pick it up. My cards come back to me. My characters come home. And that disappears, and these rotate round 1. I'll look at these other ones in a minute. Orders, no orders. Performance cards. So that moves around, and we get the first orange one, which are basically just a bit bigger. And discard special assignment cards, which I've been doing along the way. So we are done. We are ready for round 4. So we re-roll these dice. I think we're rocking now. I even have a plan for this turn. Oh, that one comes home. Let's put it there. Okay, so we have manager and an apprentice. We have spiritual spell and a nothing. And we have 4 money and 5 money. And this round, whenever you're placing characters, you get to place 2 at a time. Okay, so turn order changes. And if I can stay ahead on fame, I'm going to be going second for the rest of the game. So 2 fame for advertising. I will also spend 3 money to advertise. Oh, I've got to re-roll these 2 dice. No, not these 2. Yeah, these 2. Got to re-roll these 2. So that goes there. They go there, and then I can't re-roll them next time. It's quite clever that these don't completely change every time. I would have thought they would have just changed every time. But there's probably a very good reason why they don't. Stovepipe or top hat? It is a stovepipe. Thank you very much, Johnny. Yeah, it's huge. It's a proper. It was like 30 quid online, and that was like 5 years ago, I think. I bought it for the Last Will video, and then he also used it in the Prodigals Club video. But since then, I've worn it a few times. When it is thematically, I don't just wear it, you know, when I'm going shopping for milk or something. That would be crazy. Right, advertise assignment phase. So this round we have a plan, because I'm now I'm above the 16 fame threshold, so I'm going to go and get the trick. Now the dice isn't the right dice, but I do have a card, take no risks, that allows me to change it for whatever I want. So I think I'm going to do that. Do we want to do a performance though? Oh, actually. Oh, look at that. I've got 2 of my tricks there. I probably want to go and do a performance, actually, thinking about it. Although I am pretty sure, I think this card is a performance card. Yeah, and I knew that because the first card's not. And then out of the next 3 cards, one of them definitely is a performance. So I know that that's a performance card. So I know that a performance is going to happen. And therefore, I think I don't need to go and do a performance. I think. So what are we going to do? Do we want to go and get some more money? Because I'm suddenly down to 9 cash after having lots of money earlier on. No, I need to take no risks. I need to go and I need to take no risks. And I could just send one of my apprentices, because the apprentice is probably going to get +1, and then I can spend a shard to get another +1. No, in fact, the apprentice is going to be 2, isn't it? Because it'll be the first one that I send. But of course, if it goes to downtown first... Oh, I see. There's the order. I can see it here. It goes to Sunday first, or this time it goes to Thursday first. Ah, right. I've seen it now. So it's going to perform, and it's going to perform on a Sunday. Which means if I don't go to the theatre, I'm going to get the bonuses for the Sunday. Yeah, we're like that. Anyway, this apprentice here is going to go to downtown. That's going to get me the trick, which I can then set up this turn. Do I have enough money to go to the shops? I do. Let's maybe send my magician to the shops to get a massive discount. That's not the shops. Market Row's the shops. And we'll then go to the dark alleys with this one. Just to get another card. Keep the cards cycling round. And then we'll go to the workshop with this one. Except that's a waste. We'll go to dark alleys with this one. Yeah, that's right, I think. Ah, Mr. Ellis is here. And Douglas is saying she will beat you to the theatre. Yeah, I wanted to. I didn't mean to put the theatre down. I meant to put the Market Row card down. So, we're done. This card gets revealed. And it is the performance card. So this is things we've not done before now. This is different. But we have a theatre card here. We have a downtown card here. We have another theatre card here. We have a special theatre card, which is missed. And we have a dark alleys card. So that is what it's doing this round. Okay, so, and it's going first. So is anything contested? Downtown is contested. Okay, theatre is not contested because I'm not going to the theatre. Dark alleys is contested, but in the order of priority, downtown is next. So this one gets placed first, goes on there. And here we go. If the air has fewer than 2 tricks with the highest level available to it, no, it does not, because it can now have the level 16 tricks. So here's what we do. Set one of the dice to an X. Take all of the available tricks matching the highest level available to it from the trick category matching the icon that was showing. So we're going to take the spiritual tricks that are level 16, which is that one, that one, that one, and that one. Okay, and we give them a shuffle. This is the one that it's going to learn. Okay, it's going to learn the floating table trick. I'm just going to put them back on top. Okay, and then what we do is we add items to its shopping basket. So it needs, what does it need? It needs some rope. It needs some oil. It needs some fabric. And it needs some wood. Do you just add one? I think you just add one. Place one of each component type into the shopping box. Yep. Prepare the trick immediately. So we need to pick, let's make it hearts. And it gets 2 of them. So it is a heart trick. And there are 2 of them prepared. Right. Maintaining a descending order of yield left to right. So fame first. Now that is 5 fame, so I need to reorganize them. There you go, because that is its best trick. Okay, that's that done. Thank you, Douglas. Yeah, done. Oh, how many dice was it using in Downtown? It was using 1, because it's 3 plus 1. It was just getting 1 dice. Done. My go. Well, yeah, we'll go here. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So I've got 3 actions in the Dark Alley. I'm going to take 2 theatre cards, and I'm going to take 2 workshop cards. Right, we're on round 4. I have to say, I'm loving this. Trickerion is one of those games that I wish I had time to play more of, because it is such a good game, and the more you play it, the more you get used to it and you get more familiar with it. And I'll be honest, when I did the live stream the other day, I didn't enjoy that because I was so uncomfortable with the rules. I was so not used to the rules, I felt out of my depth. And obviously I was focusing on the teaching and I was focusing on doing the live stream, that I wasn't able to pay attention fully to the game. That's my excuse for playing terribly. But I'm enjoying this a lot better because it's not been long since that, and I would definitely like to play this again. Anyway, yeah, enjoying it. And I'm doing a review of this game by the end of the month. This is why I'm doing this video, by the way, is because my Patreon supporters voted on this as one of the 2 games that I would review this month. And since it has a solo mode, I felt that I had to play the solo mode in order to be able to do a full review of the game. So, yeah, basically, massive thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for voting on this. And obviously for funding these videos. Right, meanwhile, let's put... Ooh, unstable prototype. That doesn't sound good. You may return up to 3 things prepared. Oh, 3 items. Oh, basically a bits fall off. But you'll get some money back. That's interesting. I could prepare a big trick. No, I don't want that. It's interesting, but anything that's got the word unstable in it, nah. Well, let's have magic of diversity. Right, this one, paid audience. If you perform on a Thursday, ignore the yield modifier, and Sunday's yield modifier applies to you if you perform on a Saturday. Or Festival of Magic. Now, this is an amazing one. Basically, everything gets performed on all tricks. Now, if I'm going to be setting up a lot more tricks than the priestesses, that might actually work well for me. Let's take that one. Okay, there we go. Right, that was Dark Alleys. Now it is the priestesses go, and the priestess is now going to... Right, so nothing is contested now, so it goes to the theatre. And it's going from Thursday onwards. But Thursday's not available, Friday's not available, so it goes on to the Saturday. And that's it. I think it just goes there. I think that's right. And then on my go, we will send this apprentice. So it's my first one. So it's 1 plus another 1 plus another 1 is 3. And before I take this action, I can set the downtown die to the result of your choice and re-roll another one. Well, I'm just going to set that to that. And then I'm going to re-roll this because I like rolling dice. There you go. And then I'm going to buy a trick. Which one was it? Let's make sure I've got the right one. So yeah, I set that to the wrong one. I meant to set that to that. What is it? 3 saws. 3 saws and 3 wood. Yes. Sawing an assistant in half trick, which uses that dice there. And I'm going to make that the... I'm making a bit of a mess here off camera. That can be the diamond trick. There you go. Oh, that's going to get me lots of money when that gets performed. Not much fame, but lots of money. Right. I think that's it for that assistant. So now it goes to the theatre again. It's going to go there. So let's just read the theatre rules again. So when it's sending its magician, it always puts it in the performance spot and does nothing else. Right, when it sends a non-magician character, it ignores the modifier. So it's getting two actions on easy. That means it sets up 2 tricks. Collect trick markers in a legal combination left to right until the target number is met. So it's going to place both trick markers of the leftmost trick. Okay. Yep, that's what it will do. It's going to set both of these up. So, first of all, it can't go on that one because it's full. There isn't anything left with my tricks on it. So it goes to the leftmost available performance card. Okay? And it can't have two of the same trick on the same one. So basically this one goes on here first, and it can make a link. Can it make a link? What type of trick is this? Spiritual. No, it can't make a link. So it goes there. And then on this one, can it make a link? Yes, it can make a link. So it gets a link, it gets fame, and it gets a shard. There you go. I think that is right. I think that's what it does. Yeah, it does collect shards. If it can create a link with or without a shard, it prefers the one with a shard, yeah. Okay, right, yeah. I think one limit per trick per performance card. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's right. Back to me. Let's go to market row. I've got 5 actions in market row, and I'm buying, I believe, I am purchasing 2 of these big things, cogs, mechanisms, whatever they are. One of those. And another one of those. So that is a normal cost of 6, but I am going to spend my 4 remaining actions on getting a discount. So I bargain him down. I spend 4 hours talking to him, and I get him down to 2 money just so I can shut up and go away. Yeah, there you go. So let's buy those 2. That's that done. Then it goes to the Dark Alleys. And this is where we need to flip a coin to see if it's doing its thing. Heads it does. It's tails, so it doesn't do that. So what does it do instead? Nomi's here. You missed the start of the stream. Yeah, no problem. Or, in fact, Rado tuned into one of my streams the other day. And he said that while the stream was going out live, you couldn't rewind. So people in the chat, just let me know, can you actually rewind and go back to the start even while the stream's going out? Because I thought you could, but he said he couldn't. So yeah, let me know. I'm interested. Dark Alleys. That's where it's going. Where is it? I've lost it. Getting all flustered. Here we go, Dark Alleys. Difficulty easy. 1 action point, it gets 1 card. And what's it got the fewest of? Well, it's got quite a few cards now. It has the fewest theatre cards, so it takes a theatre card. There you go. Right, done. I then go to the workshop. I've got 1 action, so I will prepare this trick. Do I have all of the required things? I have 3 wood and 3 saws. It's as if I've planned it. And at least this time, I've planned it properly. Yeah, this game flows so much better when you actually don't make critical play mistakes during the game. Surprisingly enough. So there's 2 diamonds, and I need a 3rd diamond. There is a 3rd diamond. Right. So I can saw my assistant in half 3 times. It's nice actually because I've got 3 saws and 3 bits of wood, and when you prepare it, you get 3 on it. So I just realised it fits thematically. The number of things you get, the number of components it requires, is the number of things that it does. Yeah, certainly in those cases. Yeah, you can rewind. I thought so. So everybody drop Richard a message. And let him know that you can rewind while it's going out live, because he said he couldn't, and I thought he could. So yeah, there we go. I will let him know. I think that's it. I think all the characters are placed. So we have the performance phase, and this time, in round 4, the heir is actually doing a performance. So it picks the card where the bonus for links and the performance bonus is the highest. Most fame, ties broken by most shards, ties broken by most money, and final. So I've got to work out each one of them. Oh, this is really bad for me, because I don't think it's going to perform that one. I wouldn't if I were me. Okay, so let's have a think about this. These have both got a 5 fame trick on them, and that is only 2 fame, so it's going to perform one of these two. That has a link, so it's going to perform that one. Yeah, I think that's the one it's going to do. Okay, this is not going to be a good round for me. So yeah, it gets 5 fame, 2 money, and a shard. 5 fame, 2 money, and the shard. I've already given it the shard. Who's backstage? It receives links and the performance card, right? So the links, there was 1 link on there, so it gets another fame. It gets the bonus on the performance card, which is another fame. But then it does not receive the usual bonus, backstage bonus for specialists. Instead, it gets a flat bonus for each character it has backstage, based on the difficulty level. Easy, nothing. It gets yields for all of its performed tricks, as usual, including the yield increased practice rooms ability, but it ignores the yield modifier for Thursday or Sunday. Oh, I forgot this. I've been playing it wrong. Apologies, I completely forgot about this prophecy for this round. Never mind. I knew I'd make a mistake at some point. The heirs performed trick markers are immediately returned to the tricks, keeping them perpetually prepared. So that goes back on there. Yeah. So if I've got this right, that drops off. Yeah, which means I'm going to lose it. That is a shame. Them's the breaks. I thought I was doing all right, and all of a sudden, he sneaked in with his floating table. I mean, who cares about a floating table? It's just a table. Right, where am I up to? We are done with the performance phase. Pay wages, which for me is 3 money. It doesn't have 10 money to turn into points, thank goodness. Return characters. Oh, it's got so many characters. Okay. Orders arrived. There was no orders. Move performance cards. So this drops off. And from what I remember reading, it still gets something. It still gets the yield of those tricks minus 1 coin and 1 fame. So what is that trick? It's a diamond trick, which is 2 and 2. So for it, it's 1 and 1. Okay. That goes out. I lose those markers, but it gets that one back. It doesn't say in there that it gets those back. I mean, it must do. Yeah, immediately. So when it's performed, it's immediately returned, but it doesn't say when you move the performance card, it doesn't specifically say you put it back, but you must put it back because otherwise it would lose it. So yeah, we're going to do that. Right. So these move on and this one comes out. We go to round 5. We remove the posters. We move that. We move the prophecies around, so the one that we completely forgot about has gone. And now this one is, if you go on Friday, everything is -1, -1. So it makes the Friday a Thursday, it looks like. And next round we want to be preparing spiritual tricks, which I haven't got out any of. Discard special assignment cards. So that disappears. And we are done. Eric is here saying this game is fantastic. Yes, you're right. It is fantastic. I will talk about it more in my review later on this month, which might be next week. It depends. I'm doing a lot of live streaming at the moment, so the reviews might have to go on hold a bit because I have a lot of live streaming I want to do next week. Yeah, it might be Marvel Champions with Sarastro. It will be Frosthaven with Johannes and Sinavis over in the Netherlands. Yeah, all sorts of plans for next week. Anyway, right, let's crack on. Round 5, roll some dice. Okay, we have those there, we have those there, and we have those there. I can't roll these 2 dice, so I'm rolling these 2 dice. That goes there, which blocks off that one and that one. That goes there, which blocks off that one and that one. And then these go on there to indicate that I can't roll them next time. Set the initiative order. Well, I am now first. So the priestess gets 2 fame. I get 2 fame by spending 1 money. How have I got so little money? I mean, I know I bought these, but can I learn the next trick yet? No, I'm short of learning the next trick. So that's been a problem. I needed those performances to happen to get the fame. I really need to get, what am I on, 27? What do I need for the next one? 36. I need 9 fame this turn. How am I going to get 9 fame this turn? I can't get 9 fame because my tricks are all rubbish in terms of giving fame. Oh, and you can only have 3 tricks. Ooh, I forgot about that. I'm going to have to lose one of them, aren't I? Right. Okay. Do we need a new plan? I mean, if I send my assistant backstage, that's 2 fame. I mean, if I perform on a Sunday, I can't perform on a Sunday. The Sunday bonus has gone. That's really scuppered me. You can pay the difference with coins. Yes, thank you. I forgot that rule last time. And then Adam reminded me in the chat. Yeah, and Mike says, Trickerion the game. How is it that I don't have any money? And Graham says, yeah, sign of a good game if you don't have enough money to do what you want to do. But yes, if you don't have the fame that you need, you can pay the difference in money. Not that I have the money. Okay, what are we going to do this turn? Are we going to perform or not? I think we need to do, I think I need to be putting these on the board. I think I need to go and set up as many tricks as possible. Because I could potentially set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could just absolutely flood the theatre. Well, in fact, no, there's no point setting up on here unless I'm going to perform it. Because that's going to go. So I could fill these, like completely fill them by putting 6 things on them. How do I get 6 things? Well, I send my magician backstage. That's 4. Yeah, I could easily get the 6. But what else do I want to do? I need to go downtown to get money. Yeah, we need to go downtown to get money. And I have this card, which is interest. After choosing a bank die, roll it once before setting it to X. Add the rolled amount from the supply to the money that you make. And it takes 1 action less. So I'm definitely doing that. And I think I will send my magician. Who are we going to go to set up backstage in the theatre? Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have played my Festival of Magic. Oh, yeah, that would have been good. Yeah, might do that next time. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Get excited now. That could be done next time. I don't... Yeah, who's going to go to the theatre? We can send 2 of my characters to the theatre. We can send these 2. That'll be a lot of setting up. And then where do we want to go? We'll just go to the Dark Alleys with this one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, sorted. So, what is the priestess going to do on round 5? Round 5, the priestess is doing a performance. So we need to be placing some cards on here. So we have, that one goes there, that one goes there, special one goes there, that one goes there, and that one goes there. Right, I think that is right. Oh, I forgot to put these on. Possibly the most pointless component I've ever seen in a game, but they're really nice. Okay, we're good to go. Placing of characters. Let's try not to... Yeah, I haven't forgotten anything this time. No. So, placing of characters. I'm going first, and we're both going to the theatre, but I need to go to the theatre first because I want the bonus. So yeah, I go here, and I get 3 action points in the theatre, and we are going to set up. So, let's have a look. This gets me lots of money. So I probably want to set this up twice. And probably this one wants to be set up once. Oh, I could probably do some very, very clever shenanigans here. Yeah, that could go there. Let's just think. So that, has that made a link? No, that's not made a link. So I could just go... yeah, that doesn't make a link either. I can still do clever stuff. Honestly, I can. What is this? Yeah, this is a mechanic trap. So that has to go in the circle. But that's fine. That could go in the circle there, which makes a link. And then this one, this is a mechanical trap. Trick. That could go there, and that's made another link. And then is that going to make 3? And then I could set that one up there, and that makes another link and a shard. Yeah, so there's the 3 actions that I'm doing. Nice. I've set up 3 different tricks on this. I have created 1 link, 2 links, 3 links, and a shard. So I get the shard. I could have actually spent a shard to set up more. Because that's 3 actions. Yeah, actually, let's do it. Let's spend one of my existing shards to set up another one somewhere else. I'll do these other link bonuses now. So I'm owed 1, 2, 3. Let's make it fame. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I've got 1 action point left because I spent a shard, and it's going to be... hang on, I think I placed that wrong. Yeah. I'm cheating because that isn't a mechanical trap. Okay, let's take it back. Take that back. Take the fame back. That, I can't put that there. It would have to go. Oh. Yeah, okay, so I'm not placing that one. I've still got 2 actions left. Yeah. No shards in the theatre. Oh, you're right. Okay, so thank you. So I've only got 1 action left. Yeah, no shards in the theatre. It's the rules. So I could... Yeah, I can still make another link here. Because this, my spade trick, is a escape trick. So that can go there. And that's made a link there. So I will get that extra fame. There you go. Legal. Yeah. Right. Whew. I think I did that right. So that was my first character placed. So now, is it still in contest, the theatre? It shouldn't be, because I've already chosen Thursday, and there is only Saturday left. But it says the theatre is not contested if either you or the heir only has the magician left assigned but not yet placed. So I don't understand why the theatre is not contested. Because I still have an apprentice to place, and it still has stuff to place. So technically it is contested, but it actually shouldn't be. Oh, I guess it's for placing tricks. Yeah, it's for placing tricks. Right. So it's going to place first. It's going to go there and it is going to place in the theatre because it is contested. But which one does it place? The heir always sends characters from left to right in down to the downtown. The heir always sends characters from left to right in the theatre, except for the magician, who is always placed last. Yeah, these rules are really good. Really clever. Yeah, thank you, Douglas, for... Yeah, it's contest of tricks. So it's this one that gets placed next. And it's going on here. And it has one action on easy, which means it's placing one trick. And it places this trick because that is its best trick. Now, it can't go on there because it's already on there. So it wants to go on here because this is where I have stuff. It is a spiritual trick, so it can put it there and totally steal the bonus that I was going to get. Grrr. So it gets a fame, but we both get a shard. I believe that's the rules. Okay. Right, now it is me. So I'm going to go to the theatre, and because it's my first assistant placed, I get +1, and it's a +1 space, so I've got 3 actions. 3 actions to spend in the theatre. This one is going on first, and it's going there, which is allowed. And that's 1 link bonus, which is a fame and a shard. My second one is this one, which goes there, which is another link bonus, which is another fame. I'm getting there. And then my third one will be this one, and I'll just put it on here. Now this is a link, this is an escape trick, so I can't put it anywhere that's going to get me, oh no I can put it there, and that gets me another link bonus, which is another fame. There you go. Wow. I'm playing like twice as good as I did the other day. I'm not saying I'm playing brilliantly, but the other day I just absolutely floundered. And I didn't even get a second trick till like round 6 or something stupid. Whereas in this game, as I said earlier, it's one of those games that once you get the hang of it, it all seems to fit and flow. Thank you to all of the help for the rules to pick me up on the little bits that I'd be doing wrong. Right, now it's its go. So... Theatre is not contested. Downtown is contested. So it goes there. It has 3 actions. 3 actions in downtown is... Downtown, 3 actions, easy, 1 dice. Ah, now here we go. It's going to lose a trick. Oh no, it can have 4 tricks. So, it's going to get another trick. And it's going to be a spiritual trick. Are you getting the extra money when using the Fame 16 trick? Oh, thank you. Yes. See? Said I was going to get rules wrong. That one there is a level 16 trick. So that should have got me 2 fame when I made the link. And that one should have got me 2 fame. So I'm owed 2 fame. Awesome. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's based on the level of the trick that you placed, isn't it? Did I miss a link bonus for it? Yeah, I did. It should have got a fame for that, because that's a level 16 trick as well. Yeah, okay, thank you. Mohammed's here, thank you for joining in. We're on round 5 of 7, and it's all rocking, and we're doing okay, but it's very close on fame. But who knows about the end game scoring. Anyway, what was happening? It was buying a trick. It was going to downtown and buying a trick, because it has fewer than 2 tricks with the highest fame level available to it. I assume it doesn't spend money. So, yeah, it's going to get another spiritual trick. So, go to the X, and it gets another one of these. Right, what's it going to learn? It's learning Future Sight. Okay. So yeah, that is its fourth and last trick. I don't know what happens when it goes to get a bigger one. I guess it removes it. So that goes on there and it automatically prepares one of those. And it needs a mirror, some metal and some fabric. It's already got fabric on its shopping list. So it needs some metal and a mirror. It's got a big shopping list. I don't really know the point of the shopping list because it automatically prepares them anyway. So yeah, what's the point of this? Because I'm putting them in there and then when it goes here, it removes them from here, but there's no, these don't do anything. Yeah, let me know in the chat what what this does, because this just seems at the moment a pointless bit of admin. Maybe there's something at the end of the game that it loses points for what's in there. It changes up the market, but does it? Okay, yeah, because it would order things in that it wants. Okay. Right, that is its go. My go. Well, I'm going to go to downtown. So I have 3, 4. I'm going to spend a shard to make it 6. No, sorry, 3, 4, 5. But this card gives me the take coins action gives me costs me 1 less. So for my first 2 actions, I'm going to choose a bank die. I'm going to roll it once before setting it to X, and add the rolled amount you take. Add the rolled amount from the supply to the money you take. So I'm going to be taking 4, but in addition to 4, I take another 4, and then I set it to X. So I get 8. So 8 money with my first action, and my second action, well, yeah, that was my first 2 actions. My remaining 3 actions. Do I want to take another assistant? Not assistant, apprentice. Because 3 money seems a bit rubbish. And I don't know what I'm going to need the money for now. Because I've got everything I need for the level 36 trick. And that's the main use for money. Yeah. So maybe I will. Maybe I will take another apprentice. Okay. So I'll get that next round. Okay. Meanwhile, it's going to the dark alleys because that's contested. I shouldn't have done that. I should have gone to the dark alleys. And you just rewind that. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I haven't gone to downtown because there was no need for me to go to downtown now. All of that stuff I'll do next time. Dark alleys. 1, 2. The first one, I am going to move these around because I don't want that one next. I don't know what this one does, but I don't want that one next. And then I get a card. Let's just take one of these. Oh yeah, you can move tricks. I forgot about that. Completely forgot. You can spend actions backstage to move tricks around. Yeah, I did forget that. Okay, I'm going to take that one. And that's my go done in the black market, and then, sorry, in the dark alleys, and then its go. It goes to the dark alleys. We need to flip a coin to see if it's going to rotate. So heads it does. Oh, that didn't really flip. Nope, tails again. And then what does it do? It takes a card of which it's got the fewest of, which is a theatre card. And I think it's just going to take one card. Dark Alleys, easy, 2 actions, 1 card. Yeah. Okay, then me, I do the thing in downtown that I did earlier on. And then it goes to here. And does it use the ability on its card? See, I've not had these special cards before. So I don't actually know what it does. Do not use special assignment cards unless the location is marked with a special assignment card. Yeah. Okay, and then when it comes to resolving the special assignment card, where is that? I'm really glad I'm not playing with the Academy expansion. It's probably fantastic, but yeah, this is about all my brain can take at the moment. I'd need to play this another couple of times before diving into the Academy expansion, I think. And then there's another expansion as well that I've got. And then there's the Magician's Powers. This game is like super heavy. If you add everything in, it is very heavy. Right. Always gets +1 when using special assignments, but ignores the text. Right, okay, there you go. Nice and easy. So it basically gets 1, 2. So it's got 2 actions in the theatre on easy, which means it sets up 2 tricks, which will be that one and then that one. Now, both of these are full. So it sets them up on here. Now, these tricks are both level 1 tricks. So can it do it in such a way? So the club is a spiritual. So that's spiritual. And this one is an escape trick. So escape trick can definitely go on there. That gets it 1 fame and a shard. And then this one can go, yeah, it goes there. It's not going to make a link, but it goes there. Okay, that's what it does. I've placed all of my characters. It has the magician left, so the magician goes there, and then we are done with the placing of characters. Yes, thank you, Douglas. It just uses the extra 1, which is good, because otherwise this would get very complicated. So, performance phase. The performance happens, and which one is it going to choose? It's going to choose the one that's going to yield it the most. Picks the card where the bonus for links and performance card bonus is the highest. It's interesting because in this case, I think it would do this one because I don't get anything. Whereas actually, for this one, it's going to get 5 fame plus 2, which is 7, 8, 9, 10, because there's 3 links. So it's going to get 10 fame for this performance. This one, it's going to get 5, 6, 7, 8. It's only going to get 8. And this one, it's going to get 1, 2, yeah. So it's going to do this one, which is okay for me. Oh, except I'm in Thursday. Oh, which means I get the penalty. Oh, sucks to be me. Right, so it's doing this one. At least I'm getting something. So what did I work it out? 10 fame? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I miss one? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 links. Yeah, so 5, 9, plus 2 is 11. So it goes from 34 to 45 fame. Wow. It also gets 2 money and a shard. That is a good trick that it's got, that floating table. Why everybody's fascinated by a floating table, I have no idea. What does it get for being backstage? It has 2 characters backstage, so it gets nothing because we're playing on easy. God, this is the easy game. On normal, it would get extra money for that. It receives the links for bonuses on the performance card. We've done that. And then I get my tricks at -1 each. Oh dear. So it's all of my tricks. So I get no fame, no fame, no fame. I get 1 money, 4 money, and no money. So I get 5 money. And I get a shard. That's a bit rubbish. Yeah, suddenly I am 10 fame behind. Wow, that's quite far behind. I mean, yeah, it's just had a stonking good round. It got 11 fame for that, and I got none. Okay, right. Oh, and it's about to get more. It is totally about to get more. Because we are now in the pay wages, so I have to pay 3. I don't pay for my new character, because he hasn't done any work for me yet. It doesn't have 10. So characters come home. That goes to there, that goes to there, that goes to there, that goes to there. No, that goes to there, that goes to there. These all come back. Bop, bop, bop. Right, characters come home, orders arrive, there were no orders. Move performance card. So this goes off and it still gets it. Oh, in fact, where's that performance that's just happened? It gets that back. And I lose these. Okay, so it gets that back. And it gets 1 fame and 2 money. So 1 fame and 2 money. And then it gets this back, and it gets 1 fame and 1 money. Wow. I thought I was doing all right. That one moves on. And then we get another one that goes here. Okay. Remove the posters. Move the prophecies. So I need to read what that one does now. And move the round counter. So we're going to go into round 6. And I'm just going to look at what this prophecy does because I don't know. Well, it's something to do with the performance. All performer bonuses are doubled. All performer bonuses are doubled. Oh, okay. So this bit here. Right. Okay. Right. Well, I definitely want to do some performancing this turn. Except I can't get in on the Sunday. Yeah, the Sunday's blocked out. That's a shame. All performances are doubled. And the one coming up next round is... anytime you receive 1 or more shards, you also get 2 fame. Ooh. Ooh, right. Okay, so. Oh, this card goes. These cards go. Down, down. And we are, I believe, ready for round 6. 2 rounds left. Yeah, I am struggling. I might have to pop downstairs and get a bite to eat or something because I am tired. Tired and hungry. I only had breakfast at like 1:45 because I've had a hectic morning. Trying to get everything done in time. Ready to be able to do this stream today and the dominant species one tonight. I'm just talking to myself now. Right, round 6. Let's roll some dice. That's going to be useful because I'm going to be going first and it means I can grab the trick that I need. So these 2 get re-rolled. That moves to there, that moves to there, that moves to there, and then these markers move. Okay. Right, so that's the dice done. Initiative order is definitely me first. I am going to spend 1 money to get advertising, so I go up to 37. Cheaty Priestess advertises for free. And then assignment. So I need to go and get the big trick that I want, which is a level 36 trick And it is the horror saws. Yeah, because I've got the 2 saws, I've got the 2 blades, and I've got the 3 wood. I'm going to definitely have hat hair at the end of this. And at the end of the game, every shard that I have is worth a point. So I want to be collecting shards. Yeah, okay, right. Whew. And I can get rid of these old ones now because I don't need them. Right, what are we going to do? Are we going to go and perform? If I don't, I'm going to lose all of that. So it seems crazy not to perform when I've got all of those tricks on there, and that's actually going to be worth quite a bit. Now, I'm only going to be performing on a Saturday, so I'm not going to get the bonus. But we could do the Festival of Magic and perform everything. But am I going to be able to buy a trick, set it up, and place it on the board all in the same turn? Because that will be the performance. That will be the setting up. How much does the new trick cost to set up? 2. Okay. Oh, bonuses are doubled. So I really want my assistant backstage for this. Which means the apprentice is probably going to have to go to downtown to do the buying, using my +1 and potentially a shard. And then do we just send somebody else backstage? Let's see what I could do. I could move a trick and then put one in again. Is there a... Oh, there is. I could move a trick off there and then perform that one. It would mean... Oh, you can't spend shards in the... Nah. This is a bit risky. If this doesn't work out, it's a bit risky. I'll tell you what, I could always use that as a +1. Oh, we can move opponents' tricks. Do I want to do that? No, don't think I do. No. Yeah, let's do that, and let's see how this works out. Okay. Oh. Whew. Right, round 6. Let's reveal the card and see what it's doing. It is setting up. So, oh, I should have put these on. In fact, I'm going to put the priestess's poster upside down. There you go, just for a laugh. So, that one goes there, that one goes there, that one goes there. That one goes there, and that one goes there. Right, okay, so I'm first, and I am going to go to I'm going to have to go to the theatre first because otherwise it's going to. But then it'll go to downtown. That's fine. I can still get 3 out of that by spending a shard. Oh, no, but it won't be my first. No, we're fine. I go with this one first. I send this one here. And I have 2 actions. Have I completely messed this up? No, I haven't. Have I? No, I haven't. Right, my first of 2 actions is to move this to here. And when you move, you don't get the link bonus. So I'm just going to put it there. Then as my second one, I'm going to put this one on here. And that gets me 2 links and a shard. And that is a level 16 trick So I get 2 lots of links, which is 4, and a shard. I think that's right. I'm just going to check that in the rules, but Douglas will tell me. Need workshop to prepare and put middle theatre back in spot. Need workshop to prepare and put middle theatre back in spot. Middle theatre. That one there? Should there be one there? Okay. Did I accidentally removed it? That should be that one. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot. They stay there, don't they? Even when you perform it, the tricks go, but you keep the card there. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. There was no point me sending these. There was no point me sending this one backstage. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I'll put that one on the workshop. I'll just cheat a bit. Because, yeah, there's no point doing that. Well, then again, yeah, let's just change my mind a minute. Let's change that one. No, I'm thinking about it. My brain is starting to slow down because I'm getting really tired. And let's put diamond spade. Let's put that on there. I think that's no. Let's put that on there. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Douglas, for the help. So, yeah, linking bonuses. After setting up a trick marker, if 2 of the same trick category symbols are in the same link circle, the player who created the link gets the bonus for each link, depending on the fame threshold. Yeah. So that's right. So, because I placed it there, I made 2 links and I got 4 fame for that. Right, nice. Okay, so what's next? That was my first placement, and I think I needed to do that in order to secure the Saturday spot. So, on its turn, priority order is downtown. If downtown is contested, which it is, so it puts that on there, and it's got 3 actions. 3 actions in downtown is 1 dice on easy, and it doesn't have a level 36 trick. So it takes a level 36 trick. Now, which one does it take? I think it takes the left-hand one. I think it takes a link, an escape trick. Set a trick die to X. If both are available, pick the left one. Yeah, so it's taking an escape trick of level 36. Okay, which is the bottom ones. Yeah, okay. So it takes one of these at random, and it's going to lose one. It's going to lose one of its tricks. If there are no empty trick slots, return the trick and discard its symbol marker, its academy marker, and if its trick markers, including from the theatre, from the rightmost slot. Well, these are definitely in the wrong order. I didn't organise them properly earlier on. That should be there. That should be there. Okay, so it's going to lose the Burning Mummy. So it loses that, which is a diamond. So it loses a diamond from the board. There isn't a diamond on the board. But instead, it has learnt Buried Alive, which is 4 fame and 4 money. So that goes there, and that goes there. Yeah, so interestingly, although that's a higher level trick, it's in second spot because it has less fame on it. Okay, right. So that's what it's done. I think that is right. Yeah, nobody's told me I've done that wrong, so that is right. Okay, me. So I don't need to go to downtown now anytime urgently. So we will, although, yeah, no, I need to. So 1, 2 because it's my first assistant, and 3 for my shard. I am going to learn a trick using the question mark. It's a good job that question mark was there. Oh, wow, that was very, very lucky. Yeah, because otherwise I'd have been completely screwed. And I take horror saws. And I can presumably lose whichever one I want. But do I lose the tricks? Do I lose the things that are on the board? I probably do, don't I? Oh, that's not good. 36 was all about endgame bonuses. Yeah. Yeah, 1 for every shard. So it's only going to get me a few points. But I think, now that I'm full of tricks, where is downtown? Downtown, learn trick. You may return tricks you no longer need to the residences at any time. If you do, remove all of its trick markers from the game, including ones on performance cards. Right. Well, I think I'm going to lose the linking rings. So that is a heart, which means I lose that one. Okay, because horror saws comes in, and I'm going to make horror saws the clubs, just for something a bit different. Okay, right, so that's that. It's go. Dark Alleys is not contested. Workshop is never contested. Theatre is still contested. So it places in the theatre. So it goes there. It has 2 actions, which is, I believe, 2 tricks. Yeah, 2 tricks on easy setting. So it takes... Oh, Buried Alive should come prepared, shouldn't it? Yeah. Almost forgot. Yeah, so hang on. There's a whole load of things I forgot to do. Forgot to put them on and forgot to add a padlock. There you go. What else was I supposed to do? I think that was it. So 2 tricks it's saying up. It takes that one and that one. There is a space here where it's already got one. Now, what are these tricks? Spiritual, and the diamond is an escape. So that's escape, and that's spiritual. Can it get a link bonus? No. But this is where it's going to place. And then it'll place the second one over here, where it can get a link bonus. So, yeah, I think that's what it does. I think it's going to... yeah, I think it's going to place this one here. Oh, it can't. It's already got one on there. So it placed that one on there. Oh, no, that was one of them. Yeah, so it placed that one there. And then this one gets placed here. And it can make a link bonus by going on there. So its heart trick is a level 16 trick, so it takes 2 fame. And it's made a link. Right, my go. What have I got left? Right, I have my 1 that goes into the workshop, and I spend a shard to make it 2. No, I don't need to spend a shard. I can spend this. But do I need to? Because if I put 3 on it, ooh. Oh, why can't you spend shards in the theatre? Oh, I know what I should have done. I should have put that one on there. That would have allowed me to put 2 of these on. Oh. Okay, I'm going to spend the shard to give me the extra action, but then I'm going to use trick tweaking to get 3 on it. So I get 3 clubs. 1, 2, 3. I have 3 horror saws tricks. There you go. Right, that is that done. It's go. Nothing is contested. So it goes to downtown, then the theatre, then Market Row. So it goes to Market Row. It's got 2 actions. It removes the oil because it can buy that from the market. And it removes the fabric. Okay, so that's that gone. And then so do the following. Randomly select a component from the shopping list box, place a copy of that component, and then repeat that until there are no more empty order slots or every component in the shopping list is present or the heir has ordered a number of components equal to the action points it arrived with. So it's got 2 actions. So we're going to choose these at random. And this is what it's ordering in. Okay. So it's ordering in some mirrors, and some padlocks. So they go back there. And we need to order in some mirrors and some padlocks. There you go. Right, that's it done. Back to me. I'm just going to go on there. So I've got 1 action to set up 1 trick, and I will set up the horror saws, which is a mechanical trick, and it's going to go there, which gets me 3 fame and a shard, because it's a level 36 trick, and I've made a link. And then it's its go, and it's going to Dark Alleys with its magician. So it's got 4 actions in Dark Alleys. Flip a coin. Is it going to do its thing? It's never done its thing before. Yes, it's doing its thing. To decide whether to rotate the prophecies by 1 or not. And it does. And because of the special ability, if the heir rotates the Dark Alleys prophecies, it will swap the next turn's prophecy with a randomly drawn one. Is that instead? No, I think maybe as well. So it rotates them, and then that one gets swapped for a random one. Okay. And then draw special assignment cards according to the action points difficulty level. So easy, 4 action points is 2 cards. So it already has theatres. Downtown, it's got downtown, Market Row and Workshop. So it takes a Market Row one and it takes a Workshop one. Okay, right, my go. I'm going to go here. No, I'm not. I'm going to go there. Using my Festival of Magic card. So after the performance phase, all remaining ones are removed from the theatre and they get their yields to their owners. Yeah, it's all right. And then it goes to the workshop and does nothing. Right, okay. So, performance phase. Yes, we're going to put this on. Because otherwise I'm going to lose it. So I have the spade trick, which is, and what's my modifiers? My modifiers are 0. So that gets me 1 money and a shard. It's not very good. I also have the diamond trick, which is 1 fame, but 5 money. So I should be all right for money now. That's that. Okay. Then we are doubling because of this. All performer bonuses are doubled this turn. Right, so we've done that. Now we go to the performer bonuses. How many links are on this performance? 1, 2. 2 links. So it's normally 2 fame, but it's doubled. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, who do I have backstage? I have my beautiful assistant, so that's 2, doubled to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I also have that guy who does nothing. And then the actual thing on the bottom is 1 money and a shard, which is doubled. So 2 shards and 2 money. Yeah, that prophecy is rather nice for this round. And then, because it's a festival of magic, all remaining tricks are removed from the theatre and their yields are paid to their owners. So this gets... Yeah, so that's done. Have I done all of the things right on that? I think I did. So they go back. That goes back to there, that goes back to there. So technically that's still there. And then these get resolved. Yeah, yield modifiers apply. But I'm not doing the performance, I am just... The tricks are removed and their yields are paid to their owners. Right. So these come off and I get 4 fame and 8 money. Not modified, so 4 fame. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 8 money. Let's take a 10. We've got loads of money now. It's clearly not a very good game if I've got loads of money. And my diamond is 1 fame and 5 money. Oh, I've got loads and loads of money. It's a crazy amount of money. And the heart trick for her, it's that floating table again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 money and a shard. And then that goes back there. 1 shard, 2 money. Right. So yeah, that was that. I think that's right. Did you give the air points? For what? You might have to rewind the video to see if I did, because I've removed the tricks. What? Yeah, I can't remember what it had on there. I mean, I've just given her the points for the floating table, but that was from the Festival of Magic. What did she have on there? I can't remember. Yeah, I might just have to go and quickly rewind it, unless somebody else wants to rewind it quickly. Let's have a look. Am I going to be able to watch this? Here we go. Right, there we go. So I'm watching myself back. I'll rewind it a bit and just see if I did. I need to turn the sound down. Right, yeah, this is me doing the performance now. I'm scoring mine. And it looks like it's got a heart and a diamond on there. So I don't think I did. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think I did. So, yeah, heart and diamond. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that's actually an extra 9 fame. Oh, God. Thought I was doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 6 money and a shard. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was an accidental. I'm getting very, very tired. I'm struggling quite a bit. But that was the performance phase. Right, end of turn phase. So pay salaries. I have to pay 1 extra this round. So I have to pay 4. That's fine, got loads of money. It has 10, easily has 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that gets in an extra 2 fame, 67, 68. Characters come back. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Got an extra 1, extra 1. Orders arrive, so these 2 come in and knock those 2 out. Move the performance card, so now that one disappears, and we have our very last one, which is that. Remove posters. There we go. Move the round counter and move the prophecies. So that one disappears, that one comes in, those 2 go round, and we just need to look at what this one is, which is 2 plus special card. The draw further cards action costs 1 action point. So this action, this round, only costs 1. Right, we're about to go into the last round. I'm just going to take a 30-second break, pop downstairs, refill my water, and I will be back. So talk amongst yourselves. I will be back very soon. Right. Just grabbed a mouthful of nuts. Keep me going. I've just also realised what time it is. I thought this might be 90 minutes. I have work to do this afternoon. That unfortunately is now not going to get done, which means I'm going to be working tomorrow. Well, them's the breaks. I'll just set up while I carry on eating. Right, back. Nuts have been eaten. Hopefully that'll give me a bit of energy. Yeah, I had some rulebook work that I needed to do this afternoon. Yeah, that's not going to get done. So again, thank you very much to my Patreon supporters that are essentially funding me to take time off work to do videos like this. Because yeah, this week's been a crazy week. I've been working like 12 to 14 hour days, of which 2 of which have been paid for. And the rest of it is purely funded through the Patreon. So yeah, massive thank you to all of you for supporting the channel like you do. Right, okay, we have done the advertising, we've done that. We are now in assignments. So I needed to get rid of these cards from last round. Just gonna get rid of them. And let's go into the last round and see what we're doing. So that we know the last round's card, it's definitely going to be doing a performance. On the last round, we know that. I wonder what that card at the top is. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, the iconography is a little bit different. I just don't understand what that means at the top. But never mind. Anyway, so we kind of know what it's doing. It's definitely performing on the last round because that's the last card. What am I going to do? I mean, if I don't perform, I'm quite far behind. And I have these 2 tricks to set up. I should have saved that Festival of Magic. Yeah, I shouldn't have played it. I should have saved it. And there was no point me putting an extra one on there. Well, it might be. Yeah, it might be actually. But I need to go in there and I need to get both of these on the board and then hopefully it will do one and then I'll do the other. So we definitely send them the magician to the theatre and we definitely need to send the assistant backstage to do some setting up. And we're probably going to send Yeah, we're probably going to send this. I think these cards are worth points at the end of the game. So I think I'm going to save this. And we just need to send one assistant to the workshop to do 2 lots of setup. I don't think there's another level 36 trick that I can get, because it's basically, you're looking for end game points as well. But I think at this stage, I'm not even going to look. Is there any point in going to Market Row at the end? I mean, there's a point to going to Dark Alleys. Where's my Dark Alleys card? There. There is a point to going to the Dark Alleys, because these cards are worth points at the end of the game. And I guess there's a point to going to downtown to get... Or do we just go setting up? We'll just go setting up. That's what we're going to do. Right. If I've made a mistake, I'll rejig it like I did last time and cheat. So, that card goes there. And it is going to Theatre, Theatre, Theatre. So Theatre with that card, Theatre with that card, Theatre with the special card. Then it's going to downtown with a normal card, followed by the Dark Alleys with a normal card. Right, so me first. I'm going to go to the theatre first. And yeah, we're going to go with this one. And we're going to go on to here, which gets me 2 actions. I could use this for an extra 1, which I'm going to. So I have 3 actions. Yeah, shards are extra points for you now with my 36. Yeah, definitely. But I thought these cards were 2 points each. And a shard is only 1 point each. Yeah, when you're playing with Dark Alleys, each one of these cards is 2 points each at the end of the game. So, where are we? We've got 2 action points. I can't boost it, so it is just 2. And I'm setting up 2 tricks. And I only have 2 tricks that are available right now. So let's set these up. And which one do we want to perform? This is the one I want to perform. So I'm going to put that on there. That makes me a link. That gets me 3 fame. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to put this on. Can I make a link? Can I make a link? No. Okay. Oh, hang on. Yeah, these are both mechanical traps. Traps, tricks. Oh, I can put that there, because the gear's in a circle and I've made a link there, which is another 3 fame. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's good. We are good. Oh, except I'm using this. I've got +1. So I didn't want to use that. I wanted to do that. That's what I wanted to do. There we go. Quick cheat. Right. Next. It's go. So it's performing. So it goes to the theatre and it's going to use this one first. And it goes there. And it's got 2 actions. So it sets up theatre. Easy. 2 actions, ignoring the modifier. So it sets up 2 floating tables. So it has to go, first of all, on one that it's got things on. Then ones that have mine on. And then the leftmost card. So it's going on this one. Now, these are spiritual tricks. So can it make any kind of link? No, it can't. So it just puts it there. Okay. And then the next one will go on this one. And again, can it make a link? Yes, it can. So it goes there and it gets 3 fame. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that is it done. Me. Well, I'm not in any rush to do that. So I think I'm going to go Dark Alleys. No. No, 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 no. Think about it. Think about it. Workshop. Yeah, workshop. And because it's the first one I've played, I can set up 2 tricks, and I'm going to set up these 2 tricks. So the 3 sawing the lady in half tricks, and 2 of the stocks escape tricks. Stocks escape tricks. There you go. Right, that's that done. Next, it is over to the priestess, and the priestess is sending this one backstage, which again is another 2, but this time it's these 2. So these are escape tricks. So first of all, it will go on this one, and it can do a link. Now this is only a... Oh, it shouldn't have got 3 fame for that. It should have only got 2. Yeah, should have only got 2 because that's a level 16 one. But it is getting 3 for this. It's just made a link there. So it gets 3 fame. And then can it do a link here? It can. Gets another 3 fame. Oh dear. Okay, and that is its 2 set up. Back to me. Well, we'll go to the dark alleys while we can. I've got 3 actions in the dark alleys. It really doesn't matter. But because it's 1 action point for every future card, I'm just going to take 3 cards because I'm not going to get to use them. They're just worth points at the end of the game. Right. Over here again. I think it's going to... It doesn't matter now. No, there's no crossovers now at all. So that goes there. Then I put this on here using this card as +1. So that gets me to set up 2 tricks. And I will set up... how can I do this to maximize the bonuses? Can I do it even to maximize the bonuses? I'm trying to do something that will get me a shard. That one. Yeah, okay. So. Hang on. No, let's do this one. Let's do this one first. Put that in. Oh, no, that's not a link. What's on the opposite side of the thing? The eye. That's right. So I can't link to that. But I can definitely link to that with that one. So this is an escape trick. I'm putting it there. Doesn't link there, but it does link there, and we both get a shard. So 1 shard for you, 1 shard for me. And that is a level 1 trick, so I get 1 fame. Okay, and then my second one is this one, which I can't put on here. So I'll put on here. Yeah, I mean, it's going to perform that one, isn't it? So I'm still going to get the bonuses. Yeah, that's fine. This is a mechanical trick. Doesn't matter. Can't get any links for this. So I'll put it there so it won't get any links. Yeah, there you go. That's me set up. It then goes to downtown. It's got 1, 2, which is 1 dice. It can't take a level 36 trick because it's got... Oh no, it can. It actually takes another trick. Yeah, so it takes a level 36 optical trick. Okay. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so it had learnt how to do the trick of Stairs of Water, right, which is 5 fame, 4 money, so that comes in right at the end. That one drops off. So that one goes to there, that one goes to there. It loses any clubs that it has on the board, which was none. It gets more. I hope it's not going to get the points for these. And it doesn't really matter, but it needs mirrors, cogs, oil, and glass. Yeah, I don't think this matters at this stage. If it is just cycling around the components, if that's all that's for. Wow, it wants a lot on the shopping list. Right, then me, I go to the theatre with this, and then it goes to the Dark Alleys with that, and gets 2 cards. Does it do the thing? This is irrelevant. I'll just give it 2 cards, because again, it doesn't matter at this stage. Right, so we're done with that. I'm skipping ahead quick because I'm very tired and I don't have much time before tonight's stream. So let's go ahead with the performance. It is me first. No, it's not. Thursday goes first, doesn't it? Thursday's before Friday. Oh, it's going to get that one before I do. Oh, and it's not affected by the penalties. Oh, rats. Okay, so it's a heart and a diamond. It's a heart and a diamond. So that's exactly the same. This one has 1 link and is worth an extra 4. So that's plus 5. This one is, oh no, 2 links. So this is plus 6. This one is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's also 6. So if it's tied, which performance does it do? Coins. That's the same for both, because none of them are going to get any coins. What's next? Shards. Is it going to get any shards? How does it get shards? No, I don't think it's going to get any. No, they're exactly the same. It's the same money, it's the same fame, it's the same fame, same money, same shards. Doesn't say what happens then in a tie break. I think we have an exact tie break. There you go, David. We might be something missing in the rules. Oh no, hang on a minute. Final ties broken left to right. Okay, so most fame, then most shards, then most money, then ties from left to right. But it can only pick a card with at least one of their trick markers on it. Okay, so I think this is right. I think it's exactly the same amount of stuff. So it performs this one. It's got a heart and a diamond, which for it is 9 fame. What's that? 87. Heart and a diamond is also 6 money and a shard. So 6 money and a shard. I get diamond and club. So I get 5 fame and 13 money. I get 71. Right, now, it then also gets link bonus, which is 1, 2. Does it get the shards from the link bonus? I don't think it does. I might be doing it wrong. Let's just check. Won't be the first rule I got wrong this game. Performer bonuses. No, 1 fame for each link. Yeah. So what were we doing? 1 link, 2 links. Yeah, 1 link, 2 links is another 2, plus the 4 is another 6. 6. That is Vicky just arriving home. She said, "You're not going to be filming when I get home, are you?" And I'm like, "No, this is only a 90-minute game." 3¼ hours after we started, and we're still going. I mean, I've enjoyed it, but I am exhausted. Right, so it's done that. I've got mine. It's got it. That's that performance done, I believe. I'm going to leave it there in case I've messed anything up. I then do my performance. Oh, does it get anything for backstage? No, because I'm on easy. Yeah, I'm on the easy setting. So, right, I'm now performing this. We'll do its first, which is another 9 fame, 6 money and a shard. 9 fame, what's that? So 102. Yeah, I'm still going. It's a short game. 6 money and a shard. Right, I get spade and club, which is 4 fame, 9 money and a shard. I'm so far behind. 4 fame, 9 money, and a shard. And then I get the link bonuses. So there is 1 link, 2 links, 3 links, 4 links, plus 2. I get 6. So that goes to 81. But I have people backstage. So I get an extra 2 because my beautiful assistant Thomas is backstage. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that is it for the performance. So the whole removing the posters, removing the round counter and stuff like that, we don't need to do. We do need to pay wages though. So I need to pay 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't pay wages, but it does have 10. 10 is 2 points. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. It's got 9 money left. So not quite enough to buy some more. And I think we are done. Douglas is saying no. Yeah, that's from the shard question that I asked earlier on. So we are done. We go to end of game scoring. At the end of the game, the heir receives the yield of all tricks left on any performance card. So it would get stuff for things left. Then it gets 1 fame for every collected shard. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I mean, that's as normal. Okay, and it gets 2 fame for every collected special assignment card. So not that one and not that one because they were used. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's another 10. That's a big score, isn't it? It scores a fixed amount of fame for each level 3 trick it has, regardless of the bonus on it, which on easy is 5. So it gets another 10. It also scores bonus fame for characters above the first 6. Oh, I didn't think it could have any extra. Oh, it can. You put the extra character here, but it didn't get any extra characters. Okay, so that's it. For me, what do I get at the end of the game? Well, every shard is worth a point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I'm actually going to add in that bonus as well. So I get 18. I'm going to knock 2 off and then add 20. So I'm on 101. Next, every 3 money is a fame. And here we go. I have gazillions. That's 30, 40, 47. That's 15 fame. Okay. Each special assignment card I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Getting closer, but that is it. Yep, that is it. I think I did quite well. I got 124. The priestess got 134, but I'm happy with that. I think I did fairly well. I don't think I've missed anything at the end of the game. And thanks to the help of the people in the chat, especially Douglas, got the rules right in the end, and I don't think we missed anything. Yeah, without you in the chat, I definitely would have made a few play mistakes, but that's what happens when you're playing games live and you're having to learn lots of games in a day. But yeah, that was really enjoyable. It just took a lot longer than I thought, and I've now got to pack this up, go and get some food, spend 3 hours editing a rulebook, which is not going to happen today. And then we've got Dominant Species at 7 o'clock tonight. So that's in an hour and a half time. I've just about got enough time. But yeah, thank you to everybody for watching in the chat. Again, special thanks to Douglas for helping me with the rules questions. And if you are not watching this live, if you are watching it afterwards, then I hope you found it useful. This was a solo playthrough. It was 3¼ hours. But a lot of that was learning the game. If you knew the game and you didn't have to keep referring to the rulebook, you'd probably be able to play it in about 2, I think. Yeah, I mean, if you're a super genius, you'd be able to play it a lot quicker than that. But with actually thinking what's going on, I think this is a good couple of hours. It's a crunchy game. It's very thinky. There's a lot going on. I do enjoy the game. I'll be doing a review of it next week. I don't know how I'm going to fit in another game of this, because with obviously the lockdown that's going on around the world at the moment, playing the game remotely is quite tricky, and I don't think it would work for this game. But yes, so yeah, thank you very much to everybody for joining in. And as I've mentioned a few times, it's only through the support of my Patreon campaign that I'm able to do these videos. So if you do like the content that I create and you want to see more videos, well, you're going to see more videos anyway, but if you want to support the channel, it'll help me buy in some new equipment and some food, then yeah, please check out Patreon. Not at the moment, if obviously financial difficulties are happening, if you're, you know, based on what's going on, but the Patreon will be there when we are out of this current crisis. So yeah, please support me on Patreon if you like what I do. Other than that, I will see you in about an hour and a half for 4-player Dominant Species with David Turtsey as special guest. But as David said earlier on, ignore him because he gets the rules wrong all the time. Anyway, until next time, which is in 90 minutes time, I will see you all soon. Take care. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.